Oh, hey, apparently I had my mic on the whole time. Not like I was at the PC to give any hot takes. How y'all doing? Welcome back. We got another beautiful day. Dude, yesterday was a long day. I was actually so tired, man. I'm actually so tired, dude. Raiding again up until like 12 or 1. I've been having a nice peachy little schedule where I've been going to bed around like 9, 10. So then I'm waking up at like, or going to bed at 12. It's like, take 2 hours from my sleep, man. It was weird. How y'all doing? Tomorrow is a day off for me, dude. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm going to take advantage of that day off, man. I also just right now that's why I was a little late. I had some people at the door. They were really nice people. They wanted for me to do some QR code scanning thing. I told them, no, I'm busy right now, but I felt bad. They were really, really nice. Really, really nice. How y'all doing though? Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a good one. And months ago I tried several classes. 100 was most fun on Romo, besides Warlock, so you would say just wait. It's fun now. No, but it's gonna be so much better in 11.05 with the Dark Ranger revamp. So really up to you. Draconis, how y'all doing? Dude, I'm so out of it today, man. I've been, I have no idea how busy. Chat! Let me get some music in here, dude, because I need some energy, bro. I need some energy in my life. I have a little bit of coffee. Let me get water. Let me get water. That's what I meant to get before doing this. Let me get water. Alrighty, and we'll get the stream started. Actually, let's do this. Just so there's like something to look at. I'll log in. Look at the character screen. I almost got my tier set too. I almost got my tier set, dude. It's so, I'm having such a good time right now. I'm waiting until M+, but I've almost got my tier set. I've got my seasonal token. I've gotten an Omni token. Got lucky on that. I can catalyze an item. I just need one more piece of tier. So like, we're basically there to get the worst tier set in the world, dude. Literally, Rogue's got the worst tier set bonus. And I know this is supposed to be like, oh, it's very passive, very basic. But like, you literally gave Rogues the worst bonuses that do nothing. Let me be right back, boys. Let me be right back. Okay. Oh man, dude, I was not prepared for the day. I actually was about to not stream because of, not because I was tired, not because I was, what am I trying to say? Not because I was like, I'm feeling lazy, but it was gonna be like potentially IRL matters. I don't know. So I was basically prepped to like not stream. I was about to like cancel everything. My mind was elsewhere, and now I gotta get back into like streaming mindset. What is happening with my map? It's like blinking. What is going on, game? Hello? Hope you guys are having a wonderful one, man. What do you guys think about season 1 so far? Anybody got any good items from Delves? I did. Look at that, dude. Delve gearing has been surprisingly good. We got heroic pants with mastery, which is unfortunate, but haste is good. And we got this trinket, which is apparently really good. It's like 3,300 agility, which is comparable to like some of the other trinkets. So it gets throwing fireflies at people because of the Delves. Yo. Also, I got a tier set item on my shaman, dude, just from raiding yesterday. Do the raid, do the normal raid. It is so good for gear. Even if you want to gear out your alts, dude. I want to do normal now. Now I want to do normal. It's so easy. Look at that. Wait. Gloves. Yeah, there we go. I didn't loot this on my own. I got it as a warbound item, and I got warbound shoulders. And I gave them to a warlock, man. That looks so good, too. It's like the priesty shoulders. Look at them. They look so good. Oh my god. Which I got a delve gear into delves. You can't get good gear in delves. I got a crit gear on my fury. Hey, look, if it's item level, it's item level, right? Sim it, but there's a good chance if it's higher item level than what you had, it's an upgrade. Like, no matter what you're doing. Alrighty, boys. I don't think I can do much more with delves for now, until I can get some big maps. So we are gonna do Mythic 0 dungeons, I think. Or I do my alts, because I could get my alts out of the way, like my shaman or something. That's a lot of potential good delve gear I could get out of it, and maybe like a map or two. What do you guys want to see, by the way? Should we do some delves or M0, man? Kind of want to give up my rogue like a full run through M0s. Which it is 590-ish. Missing a weapon. My rogue is 602. And we got a weapon. And we got PvP items too, dude. I've been grinding PvP too. We got almost capped conquest, reached 1600. We got ourselves the mastery token, so that's a tier set item guarantee. That's a tier set item guarantee. I can go and upgrade this chest piece to a tier item, or I can do the helmet a tier item, which has a socket already. 606 is the only max, right? So probably would do a chest piece just to get a different decent tier set item, or pants. I could do pants. That's 610. And then I could use this on my shoulders in order to get like 610 shoulders. And then this will be like a normal piece right here. Well, I should probably use in gloves, so because you know, better than adventurer. Haven't done normal yet. Dude, normals are so good right now. And the raid is a banger, man. These fights are so good. Got a raid of Friday with a guild. Hope I get a hero to somehow. It's a heroic. Dude, we are gonna be doing heroic tonight. We did 2 raids, 2 guild groups last night. We need to finish out tonight, like second group, because we're doing splits. So we're giving like half mains, half alts, and giving all the gear to mains. Try to get the main tier sets and items and whatever. And then we're gonna go into heroic and still do half and half splits, and then eventually combine everything together just to get all this done. Get as much gear as we can this week. It's so nice having just a heroic week, by the way. My god. So I need a bunch of M0s, man. Any M0s? See if anybody is doing in guild. Otherwise, yeah, Arakara Mythic 0, I probably do need. If I can get the trinket from Arakara, I'd be plenty happy. 0, take me. Beautiful. Hopefully we get a tank or something. Unless there's somebody in the guild that's doing Mythic Zeros, and then I'd like to try to get in a group. Maybe for a Arakara trinket. If there's any. Wait, you got the good cloak? God. Hey! World events give 584 gear now. Did they buff it? Is it still adventure gear, or is it like veteran gear now? 584. Is that? That's still adventure. That is better though, right? That is better. It's only 20 away from like 600. That's nice. Just got a headpiece. 1 out of 8 veteran. 584. It's wait. World gear's veteran. Wow. What do you mean? Okay, this group is taking forever. I'm gonna leave. I just want to get like a 0 dungeon that's ready to go, man. Are they pureless? Oh yeah, that is veteran. Wow. That's real good. I didn't realize it was gonna be that good. I want to get an Arakara done. I want to get a Arakara. I don't have any of the War Within dungeons done, so I kind of want to do as many of those as I can. So we'll do Arakara, and we'll do any other ones that have like decent items for my class. But we'll start with the Ara. The Ara. Alrighty, let's make our way there. That's awesome though. I didn't realize it was gonna be veteran. That's so good. So then it's worth doing open world stuff for my alts still, right? I think I will do that. Because I'm starting to gear my other characters. Because this week I'm working a lot on a rogue, but I do need to get my shaman a couple items, and then a couple other characters, a few pieces as well. And then I also should do some delves on my alts. I already did on my delves on the main. But I should do them on molds too. Apparently there's a lot of people that are struggling with delves, which I didn't imagine it was going to be that bad, but apparently people are having a whole hard time, man. What mount is that? This one is Seasbark. This one is the one you got to kill a like an elite. I think it spawns like over here or something, like somewhere in the Rakush or the High Hollows. I think it's over here that it spawns, or like on one of these like floating islands in the area. And you kill it. There's like a 70. It's like a 6-hour spawn rate, so it takes a while. It's like a 72% chance it'll give you a quest item that begins like a long quest, where like you gotta kill a bunch of Nerubians, collect their venom, collect the chitin. I used to call it chitin for so long, but it's chitin. Pretty sure. No, Grubital has over to trash. Grubital was not bad at all. What do you mean? Not bad at all. And then you gotta collect a bunch of bloods. So you can do that in like dungeons, like follower dungeons, like Arakara, to spam it. You'll get enough stuff for everything you need. And that's where I just fly in. Oh no, he's like over here. Yeah, we can summon. Get this alliance in here, dude. This Frostmourne Alliance. Oh man, DMS lag is gonna be pretty abysmal, isn't it? I'm a little afraid. But brother, I breezed to 2 raid bountiful last night. Let's go, dude. Didn't seem too difficult to about DPS and brand healing. Yeah, that's what I did today, man. I got all 4 of mine today. So it's apparently 4 a day. So get your keys, man. Get your open world stuff done so you can get a bunch of keys and get a bunch of gear. But yeah, they're not bad to solo. Like as rogue in particular. But like a lot of people are struggling apparently. Like there's a lot of people out there that are struggling to solo and they're doing like full 5-man party, tank healer, couple of DPS. Like even my guildies are like struggling to solo them. Or like 2-man or anything like that. And me and a couple of guildies, we did like no healer, no tanks, just triple warrior, me and what the hell? Experience eliminated. Set to mid. What? Why does it say experience eliminated? Huh? Why did it say experience eliminated? In a mythic. Oh, this guy has an experience eliminated buff. What the hell? Why? But does he already have that trinket? Or just the veteran version? Every solo shuffle is the same. One healer is better than whoever the other ones. Dude, not mine. Not on mine. For me, it's usually like, will my team let me crowd control or not? That's for me. It's like question. Will my team let me play the video game? If my team lets me play the video game, like we're chilling. If my team allows me to get stuns and setups, we win every time. But if my team doesn't, and it's like if I have like a warrior who's trying to like do too much CC, just go in and pump. Go in, do some damage, pop a defensive, throw a fear when people are stacked up together. And like that's all you have to do. And let me stun. And like that's all it took for my shuffles. Poor guy's dead. Oh no. Big bug kill me. No. Yeah, solo shuffles, man. It's not bad at all. Like you just need to play like somebody fall. Oh, this is fun already. Poor guys, man. The pug world, man. The pug world. Had 3 draws and 1 win. Really? I haven't had a draw. I mean, I've had some bad games, dude. Right? Sometimes I get games where it's like I just can only get 1 win. That's it. Right? That's all I get is 1 win for the day. Or for the match, I guess, or whatever. But like, I have bad games, man. Everybody has bad games. Everybody got those days. But all you can do is play up to your class's strengths. Okay, nobody had a kick. Or I had a kick? I pressed kick, but nothing went off. Is it because it was like Frostmourne Barthalos, lag? It might be a mess, honestly. I don't even know, dude. Okay, we're all gonna die. We don't kick or anything. But yeah, I've had like really bad games too. Like it's all about getting a win condition, right? And then playing to strengths. That's all you can do. Get a win condition and then play to strengths. That's all you can do. Like as a rogue, just let me get a setup. Right, whatever with a BM hunter or not, with a MM hunter, with a warlock, with a mage or whatever. I just want to CC, right? Let me just get a setup. Let me line it up. You just do damage. So it's like when I'm with a DPS who's just trying too hard to CC and can't just sit there and do damage. It makes my job so much harder because my class is like, I can do damage, but like I'm much better at setting something up. Setting up a combo, setting up a go. Does that make sense? Just gotta play up to his strengths, man. Also, keep it positive vibes. No need to constantly blame your team. I feel like people play worse if you're constantly blaming them either. I think that's what a lot of people like. They assume like, oh, I get like trash talked by somebody on my team in a solo. I guess it's just what you're supposed to do. And it's like, no. If you treat him like a human being to improve and get better. You know what I mean? Did you know? Okay, this is taking forever. Not surprising, it felt good. Frostfire Frost does just so much damage, but it's 3 times tankier. Frostfire Frost is really good. Yeah, it is very good. Are you saying it's like tankier than a Warlock? I don't really know if anything's tankier than a Warlock. I mean, Priest can be pretty tanky too. Like an absolute tank. But you just gotta, again, play to your class's strengths. Hey, Blood Elf or Night Elf Hunter? Oh, that's a good question. I feel like if you do PvP, Night Elf. Blood Elf is really good in keys, but also like I think that re-stealth is really nice. Like if you just want to dodge out of the attention. I think Blood Elf is pretty solid if there's a lot of like dispel mechanics. I don't know if there's a lot of dispel mechanics like in M+. I think between the two, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. I don't think one is like obviously better than the other. But if you do PvP, I think Night Elf is really solid. A lot of people play Night Elf. But also to be able to like dip out of aggro range as a Night Elf is really nice. Like out in the open world. Or in Delves. I feel like in Delves, like Night Elf is even better because of that. They don't also look that bad in Mogs either. My current elf is a Blood Elf, but
I do not have a target.
At this point, like, I just satisfied with that. I don't really care to go super ham on the ratios. Hell, for the looks, I just go Nightborn. Like, it doesn't even matter. Alrighty, boys. We're looking for the Arakara trinket. That'll be the best trinket, but like, we'll take what we can get. You know what I mean? At this point, we'll take what we can get. Not picky. Another Arakara trinket would be amazing. I'm getting tilted over Frost Mage's utility areas. Oh no! So you know what? Keep trying at it, and worst to worst, if you can't beat him, join him. You know what they say, right? Can't beat him, join him. Now the boss does eat the babies, right? On Mythic? Pretty sure. The mage got it. Yep, she ate him. So she does get a damage buff from that. So we're gonna faint because those people are gonna start dying. We're not playing the mechanics at all, by the way. Probably should be. Keeps eating more of them. Got a 200% damage buff now, so that's not good. Yeah, it's gonna start to hurt. Like a little bit. Just gonna kill the boss, right? No! Anybody get it? Probably Dumbledore, Double Dwarf got it. For all you know. Does he let it? No, he's coming for it. I kind of want to see if he gets it. I'd be actually very sad if he gets it. I really wanted that trinket. I really needed that trinket. That's 6 mil HP and that's 18 mil? What do you mean? They have 2 HP baseline? They have 1 HP baseline. Come on, man. Unless you mean block, and then you just gotta dispel it or shatter it. Right? Does he get it? No. Nobody got the egg. Now I feel a little, I'm not gonna lie, now I feel a little better than nobody got it. I'm not even kidding. Now I feel a little better about that. Oh, man. Come on, boys. What is this? Group them up. Group them up. I got it last night on my rogue brother. On the Mythic? Mythic 0? Let's go. Hell yeah. That's awesome, man. Good thing our car is part of the, maybe it's not a good thing, but it's part of the seasonal dungeon, so we're gonna see plenty of it. Plenty of Arakaras. Plenty of Arakaras. Let's get Sunshine fast. This way. This way. Go right. Right is faster. Oh my god, Sleepies. This man is literally living up to his name. His name is Sleepy, so he's acting all sleepy. This is not the right way, brother. Not the right way, brother. Oh my god, dude, these Frostmourne players. These Frostmourne Alliance players. It's Alliance players, man. Alliance for some reason go this way. You tell them, like, hey, right hand side is like literally easier and quicker. They go left. It's almost like to spike you. I never understood that. Like all these mobs here, they're not all that fun. Especially these things. Maybe he has no idea. He's just doing what he's been doing forever. M0 Loot veteran, can remember. Yeah, M0 Loot is only veteran. Nothing crazy. So it's like, it's gonna be good for like however long, you know? It'd be good for like a little bit. But yeah, it's gonna get replaced. Essentially. You are gonna replace it. All these items are completely replaceable. But getting it early is good. Like, part of the game progression. Although at this point, like during first week, you're kind of just hoping to get lucky on a couple of decent delve trinkets. Like I got this heroic one. That's like the only good items you can really get early on. But then once it gets to Mythic Plus, then you want to farm it until you can get the hero track ones. That'll be good.
I do not have a target. I require
With the master is like my worst stat, it's still a trinket. It is an item. We killed one of them, right? The heroics dropped 580 now? Yeah, I think they upgraded heroics recently, didn't they? Yeah, 580. It's still adventure tracks. It's not like amazing. You know, it still has a 593 cap. But yeah. But like all these are card trinkets, like, you can get them up to like 606 at least. I'm pretty sure there's at least 606, right? The end of champion track. I think. I need to double check. Or Jake, if you could double check for me. You're a lot better with these kind of things. The fixed world boss quest? Let's go, dude. Hell yeah. Like, was there like actual world boss like weekly quest, or was it just like something else? Or does the actual world quest? You mean it works as a raid now? Let's go, dude. Yeah, first time I did it, like it wasn't working. I had to do it twice. That's awesome. Well, good that we could beta test it for you boys, right? Works out for 80. 4 out of 5 adventure. It's still pretty good, right? It's decent. Oh yeah, we gotta get these guys interrupted. Because they're gonna be really, really annoying. Gonna be casting. Just a root. Not nothing crazy, but it just imagine being rooted out here. In this cluster. With Idle Swarm. So the boss always positions his frontal wherever the tank is at. So if the tank is not on top of the group, like we're chilling. Like yeah, if you place it on the outskirts like that, on the right hand side of the circle, we're chilling. We never have to actually deal with it. It's gonna be like a little claustrophobic, but like there's plenty of space to work with. It's claustrophobic. Not really claustrophobic. Well, not as bad rather. And we should be getting more ads. Can I make music louder by the way, or is it good? As is. Oh, wait. You could turn him. Pretty good. Pretty good. So what am I not here? Not the helm. I guess a trinket is alright, but of course it's a master trinket. Can you do a guide for Outlaw Fatebound? I probably can. We just don't really know if rogues are going to be like what rogue spec you're going to end up playing for the season. So I covered Assassination immediately because it seemed pretty safe as a pick going into the expansion. I think maybe Subtlety is looking like the end game spec though, based on like some of the recent data. If it doesn't get tuned though, then it might actually be an Outlaw, because Outlaw technically sims the highest. Like in raw, single target, and passive damage. Just doesn't have a cooldown. But yeah, I'd like to. It is my main, so I'll eventually get to it.
I do not have a tongue.
Just tomorrow I have a different guide coming out. You know what I really want to play? I don't have the time for it, but I want to play Baldur's Gate now. Talked about Baldur's Gate yesterday, and now I want to do another Brother BG. But we have season 1 to get through. Way too much to do. I'll play Smith's Marine. I heard that one's really, really good. It was one of those games that I'm like excited to see like if it's going to be any good, but it wasn't a game that specifically was like, oh, I definitely want to play that one. Like, it's probably a pretty good game, but like it's another live service. I'm assuming, like, I don't know, it just like when I saw Doom Eternal, I was like, you know what, I think I really should give Doom a go. Like, something in me just like saying I would need to play Doom Eternal, and by God, thank God I did. What an experience! Every single second of it was just adrenaline pumping fun. Like, it's just like, it's a game I don't ever play, but like, thank God I played it. You know? It's so good. Doom Eternal was that game for me. Easily. I should go back eventually play Doom 2016, but something about Eternal like hit. You know what I mean? It just out of whim, I was like, you know what? I'm doing it. I kind of want to try it. It was so good. And it ran so well. I didn't have to mess with the settings or anything. That's like the worst part about it, getting into like a different game that you usually play. I was like, oh no. I have a good PC too. It's just like, but I'm a big stickler for like, you know, no frames hitching, none of that garbage, right? Like, I tried that first Ascendant, and I was just like, oh man, like it's really fun, but like there's so much random ass stuttering. I'm just like, I just gotta stop it. It could just cause all enjoyment for me. It's a fun game. I'm just not into like shooters that much, unless you play out the Rogue. 5M0s now, no item drops. Lowest game, dude. Yeah, don't worry about it. Like, the gear you get out of this is like nothing amazing, really. It's all veteran track. It's all going to be replaceable, right? No worries. Oh yeah, now we got to deal with the dispel mechanics. Wait, the dispel mechanic no longer turns. Oh, that is so weird. It no longer has a turning thing. You used to be able to turn your character, and then it would like turn in the direction that you'll be able to aim it in. That's different. That doesn't work like that anymore. And you get rooted, or don't. Or I don't need to get rooted. I just need to grapple last second. Okay, that's cool. So it's out like I just ignore that mechanic completely. Yeah, look, it used to turn, but now it just has like a specific lines. Which it was just like arrows. I feel like it's hard to tell what the hell I'm looking at. WTF? What the hell is this mechanic, bro? Come on, guy.
Too far away.
Look, I'll stun it so you can actually move. You're vibing, man. You're vibing. Look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna get rooted. Poor guys, he's still down on the floor. Okay, so I'll put it like here, right? Make sure we don't hit each other. Oh, this is even easier, man. You just pre-position and then let the spells go through. That's so much easier. Wow. It's actually easier. Surprised they made this encounter like that, but I guess it's like more consistent now. And technically, you could do the spells, or to dispel the poison effect. You probably should, just for like give it the damage. But like, you don't necessarily have to anymore.
I am out of range.
Okay, looks like druids can just live, I guess if you're bear form and bark skin. Oh, you could totally funnel this place so hard. It's okay. Hold on. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. Just stand where you are. That's fine. I'll just lose some DPS. I think he was trying to position to let me continue DPS, and what a nice guy. What a nice guy.
Too far away.
Yeah, yeah. Warrior with a brain. Wow.
I require a talk.
That hurt. Pog. Mog. I guess it's Mog. I should give it away to this guy maybe, yeah? Oh, he has a veteran track helm. Yeah, he doesn't need it. Need? Question mark? Yeah. Yeah. GG's. GG's. This guy's like, aight, GG's. He's just like, you don't need it. He's inspecting me. He's like, you got a socket on this thing. What does it mean he needs it? It's literally the same stats. He doesn't need it. He's upset. It's okay. We upset people sometimes. Yeah, today I got a boss of 2 items, 1 epic, 1 rare. That normally like a dungeon boss. Yeah, I mean I got adventurer warbound. Yeah, sometimes I guess if you get warbound gear, like I got adventurer pants that are my main is not gonna go, but my alts can, right? I got a demon hunter on the horizon. I got monk, so now they got a 580. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so like you sometimes can get items that, like you're not really, you know, gonna end up using. I'm actually gonna scrap it. I do need that helm to scrap it. I guess like, come on, man. Okay, I haven't done City of Threads, so let's do City of Threads next. I'm gonna need to keep up with like what dungeons I've done, what ones I haven't done, man. Arakara, all rogue squadron. Look at that, and they got an AUG. What a comp! That is a comp. I got a weird trinket from the Warbounds that I think is a Shadowlands quest or World quest. Oh yeah, there's some weird items you can get when you're doing like weird M0 dungeons from like Shadowlands. Yeah, you can get like some wacky item levels on items. That's for sure. Chat, what was this for? Was this City of Threads? This is City of Threads, right? I'm assuming. Yeah, I got someone like you different times. Yeah, all good. Yeah. In dungeons it's possible to get like items that are blue, but like warbound items. It looks like that is a City of Threads with biggie smiles. How big is that smile, man? How big and beautiful is that smile? Let me see them cheeks. Let me see them pearly whites. We are here. Let's sum it up. We'll get all these summed up and we should be good to go. I guess we'll do some Mythic Zeros, and I think I'll do a Delve on my Shaman or something to gear that thing out a little. Because that'll be pretty fun. All I gotta do is PM Lightning Bolt and I can win. Hopefully. Okay, looks like all of them here. We can just go in. The meta quick one? I got a weird ticket from the Warbands. Oh yeah, that's a decent one. Or a decent little item, I guess. Wait, why did I have the debuff of experience gain loss? Now this guy has the debuff with experience eliminated. So it's gotta be a bug that's going around, right? With people getting that debuff. Right? It's gotta be. I'm assuming. Yo, Conquest Max? No, not this week. I still need a little bit more. Like, I'm like 1377 out of 1600. But I'm not worried about it. I was just trying to get 1600 for like the mastery score. And then I'll cap it out later. I have way too many things to do, man. But I got my, almost all my bloody tokens maxed out for this week too. Just did a little bit more world PvP stuff. And then I need my conquest, get a little bit of that, get a bit of honor because I spent it to get myself rings, a neck piece, necklace. There we go. What can I get out of this fight or this dungeon? The dagger is cut out. Whoa, good. We gotta go for the dagger. Ring would be kind of okay too. Is a tank coming? Blaze tank. Do you think that numbers are big in general, like health and damage and stuff? Anyway, you think numbers are big? They are kind of big, but like I played in Legion when numbers were pretty big, right? Like millions of health or whatever. So it's not really that like, oh, out of the ordinary. It's like, yeah, you know, that's been a thing before. Especially in Legion, numbers were pretty high, but like it felt fine, right? It didn't feel bad at all. Where is this guy? Where is he? Hello? Is a tank coming?
I am out of range.
Look at me, boys. Am I beautiful? Chat. If this is what I look like IRL, which I already do, would you call me beautiful? Look at that face, dude. How could you say no? He's like, please subscribe. Please. And he reads. Please. Subscribe. Please. I would, man. Wait, both of them got the egg? Whoa, that's cool. Big egg. Big egg. No egg. Unforge. It's okay, man. I also had the egg, but apparently it's not simming that high for me. I got way too much haste right now. Big numbers better. Big numbers make me feel like slaying stuff. Let's go. Yeah, like big numbers is not a deal breaker for this expansion, I don't think. Like, honestly, it's fine. It's actually perfectly fine. Come on, tank. Get back, man. What embellishments are you running? Apparently, Ascendance is one that doubles the Simon the best. Apparently, Ascendance and the one that doubles. For me, technically, my best Simon one is the gem thing, but I'm not going to be using that for PvP. I'm probably just going to use like the versatility while high health, or I don't know, some other one, whatever I can get, right? I don't really know. Someone click. Okay, they're already out there. Someone got a hit on Diablo. It was above $1 trillion. It showed like 14A or some weird number. Oh, like a weird, like it didn't have like a number set up for it. That's funny. That is funny. Like errored out. That's cool. Yeah, I don't think big numbers are like big a deal with this expansion at all, man. I think it's perfectly fine. I think it's gonna be okay. Okay, well at least this guy's here. Let's go. What's up, Mike? How you doing, my man? Doing good, guy. Doing good. We got ourselves some heroic trinkets, some heroic gear. Okay, we got technically 3 sets. We just need 1 more hero item, and then we can get a 4 set. Whoop. I don't know why people fight stuff. Like, I know it's like the dungeon's there for fighting stuff. Right? That's the whole point of these dungeons, is to go fight stuff, but like, you can skip these mobs. You just go around them.
I must get closer. I need to target something first.
If you guys stand nearby, we can all get a buff. Like a 15% damage buff. Look at that. Heal increase, damage increase, movement increase. It's like a nice buff. We could just do a big pull.
Far away.
Do you think it'll happen in WoW after all this saga? I think what they will do is they'll set up for the future where you can have an expansion go on from there. Right, the whole point of to set up the saga is to create a opportunity for them to set up the future of WoW so they can continue building upon expansions and expansions. Take all the threads that we have right now and be able to like structure the world in such a way where there's opportunity for it to go further. But I think right now they're just focusing on creating a storyline to wrap up everything we've known so far.
Too far away.
I got stunned. Help. And I gotta go from there. I think that's the point. I gotta walk there, just stand by here. Alright, now we go. Now we go, Tink. Go, Tink, go. Go, you Delver dirigible, you.
I am out of range.
You Delver's dirigible, you. Almost sounds like derivative, but that's not a great way to do it. Imagine describing the person as your derivative. Derivative. You ever watched Always Sunny in Philadelphia? The one scene where Frank has got himself a art thing open at the bar. It was like bullshit. Derivative. This is art. It's just a pile of garbage. I miss that show, dude. I used to watch a lot of it too. Did I get tank bustered? I got bustered, dude. And it didn't feel good. Also, I kind of like this boss. Like, it's very claustrophobic of a fight, but I kind of like it. I don't know what it is, man. Alright, tank. We gotta walk somewhere, man. Walk the boss. Walk the dog. Walk the dog.
I am out of range. I need to target something
Nice.
first.
There's a theory with the tree roots in Ashkahara from the first world tree. Yeah, there was red Amantul. Yep, I covered that in a video actually not long ago. There's a, but it's called Rootlands, right? There's a story about one of the trees. I forget what the name is called, but it has like a name, and it's a book you can find in the Emerald Dream. Talks about the very first world tree that was planted by. It's like after the Titans have cleansed Azeroth of the void and the old god corruption, in order to create new life, Eonar decided to plant the seeds. Basically, she was given a gift, which is a branch of Ganir, the world tree, to create a world tree in Azeroth, and it was supposed to be like the first one. Amantul saw it, the guy that manipulates time or whatever, the big tree, the big bearded man, or the cloaked guy, I'm not sure which one. But he saw it and he said, wait, you're creating chaos, you're creating disorder, this is an order to create new life that's just growing and overgrowing over Azeroth? No. So you rip the trunk of the tree. And Eonar eventually was sad about, trees being destroyed, because it's like, well, that's potential life gone, destroyed by another Titan, but you saw that the roots are still intact, and the roots burrowed deep underground, away from the side of Titans. She noticed it, but just didn't tell the other Titans about it, especially Amantul, because you're just gonna go digging in the earth to get the roots. You know what I mean? She just gotta let it grow. And that is potentially what the roots are when you go to Ashkahed from Hollowfall. That is potentially the Rootlands, and that would be the homeland of the Haronir, the Troll Elven people. Did this thing just make us go in circles? It totally did! What is that? Literally made us go in a circle. Made us throw our ass in a circle. I don't understand it. Why would you do that, video game? That was rude. But yeah, that's what the tree Rootlands would be, the Rootlands. And actually, if you fly up to the Rootlands, there's like a section in the Rootlands that looks like there's a cave opening that goes somewhere. And if you fly into it, you actually get like, but you know how like in the Emerald Dream, like when you go to sleep, your screen goes all green and stuff, right? It's like the Emerald, like, or like if you're not a druid and you try to visit the Druid Order Hall, you get put to sleep and you kind of end up away from the Druid Order Hall. Same thing happens. You just fall asleep midair and then you wake up and you're on the floor. There's on the ground. So it looks like it's a place that goes somewhere and that you can't go there right now. Something's blocking you. Otherwise, it looks like there's definitely a cave entrance that goes further up. But it doesn't. Nothing, we can go there right now. But in the future, probably. So if you're excited for Haranir, like those troll night elf things, they're probably going to be playable. Because if that is a homeland, you're probably going to be going to the home and potentially befriending them and possibly getting them as an allied race. I mean, they're basically night elves and trolls put together, right? But the hardest model to make playable. Yeah, learning from Yasharaj did it again. I'm gonna do Yunka stuff out of Azeroth. It's 10 out of 10. I mean, that's just the Titans, right? He's just like, I mean, that's the thing. That's the Void. Why Void hates Titans? Because Titans are brash and are just willing to do that, right? Normally, the Void will end up, let's say, like, how does a Void want to take over Azeroth? Through minions, through forces, through messing with everybody's minds, to converting the people that live on Azeroth, to eventually surrendering the world to the Void. The Void cannot just go in there by themselves like an old guy, just like walk in and just be like, all right, mine now. They just can't do that. They can't work like that. Even Dementias, right? It took a while to destroy the world of the Ethereals. Whatever the homeworld was called. Karesh. I want to say Karesh for some reason. But yeah, it took a while massaging it until it basically gave up. Or the people, rather, of the world gave up. They kind of surrendered the world to Dementius and the Solar Platter. And that's why the Void, they actually kind of hate that Titans could just go in and do stuff, right? I mean, how it was Azeroth cleanses just was Agromar came in and just like started slicing up Void corruption, just destroying it with his basically bare hands, right? Titans are not against like just going in and doing things themselves, where Void would like to work slowly over time until eventually whatever it is they want is fully surrendered. And it looks like maybe there's like a uniqueness of how the Void functions and how things work, and why we never are like fully just getting invaded by the Void, but rather it's like a slow, painful corruption that eventually festers and becomes worse and worse and worse or whatever. Yeah. Or whatever key bind you wanna use. Didn't learn. Yeah, exactly. Can't wait for new season. Yo, we just got first season, man. You excited for the next one? Is it trying to be handy oral? Yeah, exactly. But yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. I'm excited for 1105, man, because they're gonna have the new raid for time walking and all that. Here's your talents when you have a chance. Yes, show my talents. I can even link you what talents I'm running. This is just my dungeon talents. There's like a better version too, with like a high haste build, but I don't think we'll be getting that anytime soon. But yeah, when I get a moment, I definitely can. Gotta work up towards Central Rush here real quickly. Beautiful. Got it. You know what? I'm just gonna stay in. Just cleave. Yeah, you can just stay in. I think that's what you're gonna do, especially when you got full CDs. I wonder if you can aim them so they don't go far. Looks like you kind of sort of can. Because otherwise they do this rush ability and they go places.
I must get closer.
We're gonna stand by the tank in order to make sure that they get warm. Tank, we gotta stack with the tank in order for them to warm up, otherwise they'll freeze. We've got to avoid those. This boss, by the way, in Mythic Plus is gonna be like silly. Because this fight doesn't know, it feels like there's a lot going on, but none of it does any damage at a +10. I think they realized that we're really cooking and they gave the fight like a lot of mechanics, and we're probably like, oh, okay, maybe a little much, right? Maybe a little much. Because then you gotta watch these guys get rushed around all over the place.
I must get closer.
But there's like a little void thing that also moves around. Like nothing here really hits that hard. Here we go. This is the towns that I'm running. And if you want the actual build, I'm gonna copy paste it in the keyboard. All you gotta do is if you want to import my channel build, take the code that I posted in the chat, go here and go to like import section and you type it in, like paste it here, right? Copy paste it here, name it whatever you want, right? Can't spell. But yeah, rip on getting gear. Well, maybe I could still get a weapon here, because if I can get the dagger, that'd be really good. Splicing dice is really nice. Splicing dice is really nice. That'd be a really good weapon too. Not best in slot, I don't think, but still really good. But yeah, that's gonna be my town setup. Nothing super crazy, as you can see. It's just a cleave aimbrush build. There is a different variation of this playstyle too if you have enough haste, but it's a lot of more variants, and I haven't really got to try it too much yet. But it's alright. New season of Sunny? Oh, how the hell? Oh, is there actually going to be new season of Sunny? I thought we were done with that show. I thought it was over like a while ago. I assumed it was done. Didn't know they're still running it. Is it still funny? Because they're always kind of like edgy for the time. Or at least like now you would describe the show as kind of edgy, but like it was hilarious. But then again, they had like that, and they had Scrubs, and it was just like, you know, comedy was comedy. I might need to peep it sometime then. But you can see the kind of damage we could do. Like, I don't even have that great of gear, but it's starting to get a little better. Hell yeah, it is. Alright, I might need to give it a shot then. Because I miss Charlie and how conspiratorial he is. I kind of miss, like, Dennis and what is her name? The brother and sister. Dee, I think it was, right? Frank was so hilarious back in the day, dude. That was when TV was actually good, right? You would watch TV and like you actually had like good shows back then. I feel like nowadays if you want to get anything good, it's like you gotta find it on Netflix or Amazon Prime or HBO Go, or like for a little bit like what Mandalorian was pretty good on Disney Plus for a good bit, right? It just feels like TV is no longer as funny anymore. So we do this hopefully in 2025. Yo, Charlie's the best. Charlie is the best. Charlie Day. I guess hilarious. Although I feel like no matter what movie he's in, he always plays the same character. He's always that guy from, almost always the same guy from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Just always like either a little bit cleaner, like he cleans up well, but like it's basically the same guy, same character. But like when you find your niche, you find your niche, right? It's on Hulu. Okay, that's the platform that I haven't actually ever watched. It's Hulu. I have a friend that watches like anime on Hulu, but I haven't actually tried Hulu ever. Maybe I should do Hulu for like a month. Ideally when there's nothing new going on, because I feel like right now with the expansion and everything, there's just way too much stuff happening all at once. I'm way too busy. Mando was good till new season. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, Mando was really good. And then the last season was just kind of whatever. I don't know. And they want to do a movie on Mandalorian too, Mandalorian Grogu, and it's like, I don't know, Doug. Maybe, but like, good luck. That's all I got. Right. But maybe, you know, maybe somebody loved season 3 of Mandalorian, right? And if you did, good for you. It just didn't quite hit the same. Everybody's got different tastes, but I don't know. It looks like the ratings weren't like amazing either. Then again, to be fair, like Disney Plus shows like Book of Boba Fett, people were excited for it and it just didn't quite hit it with that Vesper race. That gang and that entire like Vesper racing scene did not even need to exist. I think that all they had to do is have Boba Fett going around kicking ass, collecting bounties. That's all they needed to do. You know? So they had to do one job, and it's that specifically. Okay, cool. Maybe I get the dagger because I got nothing so far from here. That will just be disappointed. I want to play Outlaw. Guild is forcing me to go sub. Should I push back and accept sub this tier? I think you should play whatever you like at the end of the day. That being said, I think sub is going to be probably a better spec for raiding. It's either that or assassination, just because both of them have really cool cooldowns, and Subtlety has a 1.5 DPS burst profile. Technically, there's a lot to cleave in a lot of these encounters. And Outlaw does have, like, right now at least, simming-wise, the best simming single target DPS out of all three rogue specs, like by a good bit. It's not even like, you know, like a 50,000 off or whatever. Like, it's not a 50k difference, it's like 100+k difference. It is significant. And a lot of the fights, like at least with some of the pure single target fights, you could just stay on the boss the entire time. There isn't a lot of need for you to have to back away, right? But that's the problem with Outlaw. Like, if it doesn't have a good uptime, it usually loses damage. But like, you could just have Bird Boss, insane uptime, Zyveza, insane uptime, and then you got fights with like passive cleave, like that bridge boss, right? Rush on or whatever his name is. I don't remember now at this point. But like, and then also the ONYXIA, right? Ovisnax. Just a lot of passive cleave. Technically, Subtlety could also do it, but Outlaw just doesn't have like a stop button. Where Subtlety will have cooldowns, but then they're kind of gone. Or you can just play Outlaw and just like constant cleave. We don't know, right? If they don't tune Subtlety or Sass, I actually think there might be some opportunity for Outlaw work to do well. Except for maybe like the final fight. I feel like that was going to be a very cooldown heavy fight. Because there's certain ads that need to be nuked. And Subtlety can nuke those ads and have a single target profile without having to like, while still cleaving, where you're focusing on, you can still cleave while focusing on mostly single target and being very cooldown heavy. Because there's going to be priority ads. When those ads come out, you want to kill them ASAP, you know, things like that. So we'll see what they do, right? We'll see what they do. If they tune us Outlaw and sub, then you definitely play those two. If they don't tune them, I don't really know what you do, to be honest. I really don't know. Because then it's like you might actually have opportunity for Outlaw to do better. Time will tell.
Too far away.
I was doing it yesterday, there's so much passive cleave. A lot of passive cleave. And even the fight where it's like you have the cleave fight, like the council to boss fight, those you can basically keep next to each other and cleave the entire time. So it's not like you have to keep them separated and do some like bleed one, bleed the other as a sass to get cleave damage. You can just keep them together almost the entire fight whenever they're both up. So that's a constant cleave opportunity, right? Plus little ads that come out from the big scarab dude, just cleave the entire time. I mean, I guess I'll take it, but not exactly what I wanted. GG. GG's. How come you play Outlaw and that Assassin is joined? I mean, I've always played Outlaw. Do I need to play Assassin, or is it like, it's okay for me to? Is that like a rule or something? I don't know. You just gotta play the spec that you play. You can play whatever you like. At the end of the day. I mean, my damage isn't bad either, is it? I don't think. But yeah, I honestly like Ocelot. I don't know, man. I think Subtlety. I mean, Subtlety was really good last season. And plenty fun. So why not play it? I like it. I see this last video. That's what I'm asking. You can play whatever you like. I was just talking about in stream too, like we're talking about like rogues. Technically Outlaw is even better than the other two specs by a good bit. I just don't really know if that sim is gonna stay that way. if those numbers are gonna stay that way, I feel like they're gonna do some tuning. Assassin's just a safe pick because it has like a 2-minute cooldown. Those are pretty cool Mythic costume, but yeah, we'll see. Alright, are we doing another key? Or dungeon, not a key really. Dawnbreaker Mythic? Okay. Do Dawnbreaker. Or at least try to do for Dawnbreaker. Arakara pump. So I done City Threads, I done Arakara, so I basically need to do the two Arathi dungeons. I need to do the Dornagal dungeons. I need to do the Ring of Deeps dungeons. I still have a lot of dungeons to do, man. That's a lot of dungeons. That's a lot of onions. There's a lot of groups that are filled for Arakara. I just want to do a group that isn't Arakara. I did a Arakara run. Let's get back to Rogue Lava spec. It's a good spec. Be good, please. Stone Vault. We can do Assassination for the next one if you wanna. It's pretty fun. I'll just need to set up all the other parts. Pretty sure I do Arakara SAG group, right? Let me sim actually. Just so I can like get the right gear. Can't wait for the set. The tier set bonuses are not that big. Just letting you know right now. Like they're nice, but they're not that big. Or as big as you would think. I'll sim all my trinkets and stuff. I don't have good daggers though, which is the worst part. I don't sim both of them for dungeon slides and patchwork. Yeah, we'll do that since we're not getting a raid anyway. Hey, Jordan Zero and Raid, I'm liking it a lot, man, Anthony. It's been a lot of fun. The raids in particular are really fun. These fights slap, dude. They're a banger. Dungeons are pretty good too. I just gotta wish I could do Mythic Pluses. For Shaman overall healing, what is the Shaman's overall healing for like the entire dungeon to run? Pretty good. Lots of chain heal, lots of heal stream totem. I think chain heal is gonna get much better next year. There's gonna be a nice new, a nice patch. There's a nice chain heal Riptide synergy talent. That's gonna be pretty good to use together. But yeah, shovels are good. They're looking pretty good. Shovels are looking pretty good for what is it? A good bit over in the beta. A lot of people playing them. A lot of people checking them out. Very good bursts, like single target healing. I don't think people are utilizing it as much, but I feel like if you're going for like more damage heavy build, it'll be alright. I don't know what hero talents you would want to play at the end of the day though. Like Totemic feels alright, but like I almost feel like you would want to go Farseer. But you gotta proc it, or not proc it, but you gotta like use abilities in a very specific order in order to get that big healing. But I don't know. We'll see. It's a good them. Is the trinket from Necrotic good? Will the extra poison? It sims really good if you can get it at a high item level. I have one, but it's not simming really good for me right now. Maybe if I were to upgrade it, it would be really good, but... And that is actually something I could do. Hold on, maybe I should try it for Outlaw. I'll actually run it against whatever trinkets I have and see if like if I up it all the way up, maybe if it's good. Let me sim it. Because it's apparently supposed to be good. Let me sim it. Okay, so I don't really need to do anything crazy with my trinkets over an assassination by the looks of it, but I'm letting the AoE sim process still. I'm gonna rock Shammy this season. I'm definitely gonna play my Ellie Shaman, but I don't know if I'll be baiting it, but it was really, really fun. I took it to raid yesterday. It's fun for me to see another poison by daggers as a SAS. It is really cool. It was a poison that was very underwhelming back in Shadowlands. They changed the damage for it this time around. But yeah, like I like the whole playstyle of like, oh, extra poison. You know, it's like thematic. A poison for a poison base class. Hello, what's up, Red Does? How you doing, man? Kill again, bro? Yeah, I will in a second. I'm doing some sims, man. I'm running some sims in the background. But take a look at like the rogue sim. It's just telling me to run this weapon, run that weapon, and run mastery versatility trinket with a ring for single target, which is weird. Some C notification. The daggers required. Oh, it's because I simmed it without any daggers. That's why. Yeah. I'm just doing an AoE sim here and single target for outlaw. Oh, I didn't. A dungeon slice it. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, so in dungeon slice it doesn't recommend it. But what do I have? I guess I could try resim it and run it in single target. Yeah, I'll run it like that, and then the other sim is almost done. So it says this necklace and this thing. Okay, cool. Let me just set up my assassination and we'll run assass. I do want to see what it says about my outlaw. Maybe that trinket is good in that raid. I'd want I would want this neck for the crit. Apparently it's simming really high in pure single target for that trinket. Hold on a second. Hold on. Apparently it's simming really high for pure single target. So might as well, right? How much more though? Like 2,000 more. Only 2,000 more. I don't know if it's worth. I don't think 2,000 DPS is worth. It's such a very little number, so not worth. Okay, we go assassination now. How do you get the Spelunker Supreme? What is the Spelunker Supreme? What is that? I think like I'm about to Spelunker Supreme. Is that the one of the hats? Fungal helm, Kobe's helm. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's one of those like these nuts joke. Is that what I'm walking into? Or is that someone real? Spelunker Supreme. Okay. So we got assassination PvE set. I do think I wanna put with a couple I really don't wanna have to spend Valor Stones. I'm not doing that. No, it's a thing you're turning in for a piece of gear. It's a thing you turn in for a piece of gear. Spelunker Supreme. What's it on YouTube in the mailbox? Oh, this thing. Oh, okay. So this is a seasonal, like a season token, right? You basically get it by achieving mastery for the season. What's it called? Mastery, right? Mastery. What was it? It's I got an achievement with it. I forget what was it. Okay, where would I find this achievement? Season 4 Master. Oh, we're within Spelunker Supreme Mastery. Yeah, so you gotta get either 1600 PvP rating, or defeat Queen Ansarek on Heroic or Mythic difficulty, which Heroic is doable, or earn 2000 score for Mythic Plus, so KSM. So for achieving any one of these things, you get Mark of Spelunker Supreme. What this item does is it can be traded at one of the vendors in Ashkahet for a tier set item, Heroic quality. So you'll eventually earn it as you get KSM or 1600 in PvP, which is pretty easy, PvP in particular. Or if you feed Queen Ansarek on Heroic, also pretty doable. And it basically is a Heroic piece of tier gear. Yeah, so that's how I got that. It's just I did PvP for it. I did solos, and then I got decent enough. Okay, solos for assassination, I don't have score, but for my main rogue, I have 1600, like for my outlaw. Promise you. Thank you, no problem. Yeah, get that as soon as you can, because you can do that now. Is it not easy with a catalyst? Is it not easier with catalyst? Like tier set stuff? Yes, it is easier. Because I do have like what? I have this item that can be turned to tier set item. I have the curio that we got from normal raid yesterday to turn to tier set. I can catalyze one item. I still need one more piece of tier in order to get a full proper 4 set. 2 set right now for rogues in general is not that strong. You only get any value for the 4 set. So hopefully tonight from her rogue we'll get an item that I can convert into a tier token, and then I can make a 4 set, or next week hopefully. Is LFR available this week actually? Is LFR out this week? It is. I might run... Can the first few bosses of LFR even give tokens? Tier token? If it's up to Sir Khan, then yes, hand items. Technically. So maybe I could get a 4 set. It's just 4 set is so weird for rogues. Are you from an A? I am from an A. Yes, I am. I had a raid with a guild today, and it was a solid 13 places. Arcade Mage, even though it's S tier, I never made it, so you do know why. Could be a number of things. Could be either your gear, could be either your rotation, could be either your stats. Maybe you're not optimized properly. Maybe you are not quite familiar with the way that you play the class, like in terms of specific order of abilities, because it has gotten easier as an arcade mage. But like if you any class that can be S tier, it doesn't mean that, oh, let me just go run and spam random buttons and just dom DPS. You gotta understand what the rotation is of the class or what you're doing, right? Are you managing your nether precision stacks correctly, or nether what is it called? This guy's probably arcane, right? This is fire. Yeah. Are you managing your nether precision stacks where you get in arcane blast, barrage, clipping all in the last stack, right? How are you going about your arcane surge windows, right? Are you maximizing those every single global? Are you synergizing together evocation before arcane surge? What is your touch of the magic rotation looks like, right? Are you maximizing that damage? Are you constantly moving around, stopping your cast and just constantly adjusting your movement, and where you should be spending as much time planted blasting at the boss? How are your procs of your missiles, right? Are you playing around arcane harmony and managing those stacks correctly? What is about your arcane charge generation? Like, there's a lot of questions that come up in terms of what could be causing a lower DPS. So it's not one of those classes where, oh, let me just go press buttons randomly willy-nilly and just like I'll be top damage. Like, if you want to do that, probably Beast Mastery, because that class, there's only so many buttons and there's only so much things you can do with them. For Arcane Mage, you still do have mana management. You have arcane charge management, right? How well can you burst as the class? What does your gear look like? Because even if you have the rotation right, sometimes you don't have the gear in order to really make it work. Some classes are like that. They have very specific stat allocations. You know what I mean? For many of you here, hey, I have a lot of EU and like non-US viewers, so you're always welcome to hang out here, my man. Always welcome. But yeah, there's a lot of questions that go into what could be causing your DPS. Like, it's just, yeah, Arcane has gotten easier as a class, but it doesn't mean like it's just gonna be like, oh, walk in a park. You know, let me just keyboard cat my abilities and just hopefully things will work. Sometimes it just doesn't work. Yeah, so I'm not gonna assume, right, whether you're playing the class correctly or not, because I'm not, I don't know what you press. But like, those would be like the first things I would be looking for, and like, okay, are you playing the class correctly? And what I mean by that is like, how's your rotation? How specific rotational priority of abilities, right? And those are the things that I wouldn't be able to tell just from like asking you well, what is your rotation like? You know what I mean? I need to look into like what your character logs. See what kind of damage you're outputting, see what kind of numbers you're outputting, right? And see if I can maybe figure out a point to, here's an area where you could be improving, right? Here's a spot specifically where you're maybe doing X or Y wrong or whatever, right? I just wouldn't be able to know. I'm not omnipotent, that's I guess what I'm trying to say. But yeah, this set actually is kind of not that bad, dude. Look at this thing. I don't think I have a chest that synergizes with it, sorta. What do you guys think? Chest 1 or chest 2? What do you guys think? I kind of want to go this full Arathia look. What do you think? Chest 1 or chest 2? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Vote. Vote right now, because I could also do something different here too. I can move it. Or give it like a mask. 2? Okay, 2. I can do like a bandana. Right, that looks pretty cool. You can barely see it, but there's a bandana. Make it red. 2? Hell yeah, hell yeah. I could do daggers for the Arathi. That looks pretty good, right? I'm not sure about the pants though. Like, I feel like the cheeks are a little tight. Oh, I like the blue though, dude. The deep blue though looks so good. So another pants choice I have is like something like this. Nah, I should probably do all this, right? I should probably do all this. I wish I had the helm to really go with it, but I mean, I guess there's this, but like, I'm not a big fan of like a full-on face mask, face cowl looking thing. It's alright, it's just, you know, it's alright. Them booty cheeks? Yeah, dude. I don't know what it is, man. I think it's just the way that the sash stuff goes around. It feels like, oh, that would be like a really tight fit. You know what I mean? Like, what the? Oh, that actually fits even better. It's like a little thin, not as big of boots. But I think that kind of fits a little better. What do you think? I don't hate it. I think it can still be improved. But I don't hate it. I feel like it needs a back piece. Like normally as Rogue, you'd never have like a back piece. But I feel like this one almost deserves to have a back piece. Maybe not like a full-on backpack or anything, but like, I don't know. Oh, that looks so cool. I didn't know I had a little cog wheel, dude. Earthen cog wheel. I'm just a cog in the machine. Yeah, I almost feel like this deserves like a cloak or like a backpack of some kind or something, right? But like something that matches the color scheme of it. You know? Like it just needs something. Maybe like this. I don't know. Like it needs something in the back piece. Maybe I'll get something with Arathi, but like none of these really fit. But you see what I mean though, right? It needs some kind of back piece, I feel like. Can I have a Murloc? Actually pretty good. Yeah, it's not terrible. Could do this, but it's like it feels like it's too much. You know? Like it doesn't fit. Like a tombstone, lanterns, but they're like all evil looking lanterns. Unless they do like Kyrian wings maybe. That doesn't quite fit, right? It just doesn't fit. You know? Maybe I do this. That looks actually fine. Yeah, maybe I do like this. It's not quite a cloak, but it's like maybe full on. I don't even know, man. Long cloak you had. We'll do this for now. That'll be the Arathi look. Changing things up a little bit. Look at that. Oh, I like how the gauntlets are bulky though. I like that. Sniper proportions are a little bit weird though. They're like very similar to Night Elves, but not quite the same. Not quite. But like shoulders are massive for Night Elves. Okay, we do another dungeon. We find another one. Arakara, already done that. Dawnbreaker, I guess we could do a Dawnbreaker. We could do so many Arakaras, man. Necrotic Wake. Already done my Necrotic. Stone Vault is one I haven't done yet. So many Arakaras. Another Stone Vault. We've done City. My City. This is my city. They don't play a prot warrior and they just go second DPS overall. 2. Yeah, just play prot, man. Just play prot. Yeah, you can play DPS class, or you can just play prot and just absolutely pump. Prots are really good. I should have played more prot, because like prot warrior was one of those like, oh, okay, it's kind of alright, but it's like it wasn't as good as like some of the other alternatives like Wedge Demon Hunter, especially in terms of the tier and the Dragonflight. And I was like, oh man, it'll probably be like same old. But then the nerf tanks and made me squishier. And then prot warrior just like in comparison feels like, oh, this thing's health does not go anywhere. Like if you pop some cooldowns, like you're just like stable. Your health bar does not move. And it's like, wait, this feels powerful. Now that no tank can really heal like a god anymore, right? So it's like, yo, this is sick. I like it a lot. Did I kill this thing? Nah. Nah. Leave it alone. Are we here? Looks like this guy's here. Alright. Grimbatol. I already done Grimbatol. I've done Necrotic Wake. I've done Necrotic Wake, Tyrannicide, Grimbatol, and the Borealis. I've done all of them now. All non this expansion dungeons. I've already done those. But we'll see. We'll see how things go. And apparently bubbling wax, by the way, that's a little embellishment, or rather, it's like a oil that you can put on your weapons. Apparently that thing slaps. Apparently it does a lot of damage. Or it's supposed to. Although sometimes it doesn't show up in details or anything like that. So it's a little buggy like that, but it's alright. Why are people walking out of dungeons with like no XP? Like, it's gotta be a bug, right? It's gotta be, man. Guardian can 100 0 themselves really easy. 0 to 100 themselves? Yeah. Yeah. Look, it keeps doing it. It keeps doing experience eliminated. But I'm not like eliminating my experience. I'm just game, please. You know? Machine Warden cog? Yeah, that's a good one. You'd have to do cog real back because it looks so cool. Machine Wardens? Yeah, I'm sure I'll get it. I'm sure I'll get it. I'll run with this for now, though. Thanks updating LVUI. Oh, yay. Little Beam give a 30% master when you regrowth frenzy to yourself. You outheal so much. Yeah. That's the only. Well, regrowth. I don't remember if regrowth did like insane healing and back with like max level in keys, but I know it was good. I don't remember if it was like busted or whatever, but it's definitely solid. Definitely solid. I don't know which tank is going to be best though. I feel like it is going to be Bear Druid or Warrior just on a tankiness alone. I feel like people are really underselling Brewmaster. I feel like that one got so much tankier and it does a lot of damage. But like it's very, very survivable now. Maybe Veggie 100 is going to be the play. It hits people for 5 to 3 mil. For a tank, that's not a lot, but that's a good number. One of those treasure pools, a cog piece. Oh, is it? Okay. Alright, I'll probably get it whenever then. Does this place have any good gear? It's like a fist weapon, right? Oh, I guess there's a mech suit too. That'd be cool. I guess I'll go outlaw in case I get a fist weapon. Are we doing? Are we going? Yeah. Beautiful. As long as they'll let me catch a reset, I'm happy. That's all I need. Oh man. Yeah, this thing still slaps, by the way. This thing is still so good.
I do not have a target.
It is so fun.
I am out of range.
And it's so easy to play too. That's probably the best part. Saving my Kingsbane and everything for the boss at this point. I feel like in Mythic 0 dungeons, like unless like the tank is pulling around your abilities, it's just kind of whatever. You know what I mean? Where do you get the Mythic Keystone from? You don't, can't get it right now, but you would normally get it from a Mythic 0 dungeon. When you complete a Mythic 0 dungeon, you get a Mythic Keystone, and then you can do Mythic Plus. Right now, you can't, though. Mythic Plus is not available as of this week. It's available next week with the Mythic raids being open. It's all going to be available kind of all at once. I think me standing here is fine. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, cloak. I don't really know if I need to, but this feels like a big ouchie. Oh, moderate sized ouchie. It's weird that it didn't give me that capstone. That's unfortunate. Are we doing this way? Alright. I'm so used to going right with my groups.
Path should lead us to an access console.
How do you get my delve progress bar to go up? It's moved a little bit. I think you just need to do more delves, man. I think you do through more delves, pretty sure. The more delves you complete, the higher it goes up. Pretty sure at least. Okay, well I didn't pull that. That was that man over there. Has mine gone up actually? Yeah, it's gone up. I think it's the more bountiful delves you do. It looks like it goes up as you do more bountiful delves. Because I did my 4 bountiful delves today and I did my 4 bountiful delves yesterday. And it went up a little bit. I think it's only through bountiful delves that it goes up though. Or usually only through bountiful delves. Look at the damage this thing can do, dude. You just pop in, caustic spatter on everybody. Spill your green herbal tea. I was gonna say green juice, but that doesn't make sense. Spill your juice box. Apple juice, I guess. That's green, right? Ow. But yeah, a bountiful ones, about 7 been saving keys. 8s, yeah. Bountiful ones, you should only really do them on 8s. Ideally, you should spend your keys on 8s. But yeah, don't do, I would do this. I wouldn't do your bountiful delves for the key. I would do other delves up until you can get to tier 8. And then you go do your bountiful ones with tier 8s. Just so you can maximize the loot and rewards. Right? That's really what you're trying to get, is the most amount of loot and rewards. But I'm pretty sure it's just through bountiful delves. Or maybe all delves? I'm not really sure. I've only done my bountiful once today. And yesterday it didn't really look like it was going up until I was doing my bountifuls. At 12 keys in the moment. That's quite a bit. That's like about 4 days worth of delves. Because every day it seems like they give you 4 delves that are become bountiful with a reset. And then you can send your keys into those. So you can actually get a lot of gear through delves. A lot of gear. Surprising amount of gear. I'm hitting the wrong guy, but it's okay. I'm gonna have to get a over there, or we die. Yeah, it's not gonna be good enough. Yeah, you guys are gonna get covered by lava. Oh, they don't know. Oh, they don't know. Oh no. That's so funny. You have to go to the corners, man. Gonna be another square, another box. Guess he's trying to see if he can position to maybe kick him. I got it. I think we'll reach him. I wanna dodge this one though. Ow. I'm gonna die. Trying to find a potion, but I don't have one. Alright, tank. Woo! Tank, go! Hopefully he can be as a healer after this. Don't die. Don't die. Death strike! There we go. Kill it! Don't get hit by that! Oh my god. Death strike! Oh my god! I was gonna say, dude. I was gonna say. That means you could be as the healer, right? Or not. Unfortunate, man. I need to get a potion back on my bars because I have it on my outlaw, but not on this spec. There we go. Just to have it on my bars. Just get out of the raid since releasing it today. Cool fun. Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. Yeah, raid is pretty good. Pretty fun. I wish it was like I wish you could take the card back all the way if you like need to go loot the boss. But yeah. What's the easiest mythic right now? Like mythic dungeon? Easiest. I'd say like I heard that Grimbatol is overtuned and maybe Stone Vault is apparently overtuned. Doesn't feel like it though. I'd say the easiest one is probably like Rookery is pretty good. I'd say like Arakara is pretty doable too. City of Threads wasn't bad when I did it. I'd say like I think Necrotic Wake and the Sire not bad either. Like it's just the dungeons. None of them are really that difficult on Mythic 0. Not really. Granted, I have done all of them though, right? So I don't really know. Maybe experience is making it feel like it's easier than it is. Wasn't allowed to prior to Mythic earlier. Wasn't allowed to. Grimbatol is gross. Yeah, I heard that Grimbatol apparently some people said it's overtuned. I ran it and it didn't feel overtuned at all. Like not one bit. So I don't know what they're talking about, man. It was not overtuned for me at all. It was chilling. We were vibing. We were having a good time. You know? Maybe it is actually bad. It was just, I don't know. Didn't feel like it. Didn't feel it at all. I don't have death mark? I don't think I death marked that. Uh-oh.
I require a target.
Oh, that's why it's not working. That's weird. Okay, okay. I know what I'm doing wrong. I realized my mistake. Just to realize it a little late. I need to literally ambush first global. Because I'm no longer playing that stealthy thing that people were doing on the beta. I'm playing the normal build. Where I literally have to ambush them off the bat. Got it.
I need to target something first.
Pretty fun, pretty fun spamming venoms.
Garden corruption? Fascinating.
Did I not apply that time? That's weird. I didn't get why I thought it was doing Mythic Dungeons, maybe a little nervous. You're fine, man, you're fine. If you've literally never done Mythic Dungeons before, I think the first time you do them can be quite intimidating. That's for sure. But they're not that different than like heroic dungeons or normal dungeons. It's just like mechanics become a little bit more important, that's all. That's literally the only difference. Mechanics start to matter a bit more, right? So you don't want to like mess up, but like as long as you know the mechanics and what they are, you're good. All you need to know is just how to deal with mechanics. That's really it, right? This big guy, for example, he's going to create some ads. For the most part, you should be focusing on the ads whenever they're out, and that's what we're going to try to do. Actually, I'm going to cloak. I'm just going to DPS this guy. Should try to kill one of these crystals at a time, and kill the other one, and kill the next one. We got these shadow things on the ground too, so we'll be using those in order to buff ourselves up, because the boss is going to get that shield. When he gets that shield, he actually goes like a little, gets a little angry, right? And that does a lot of damage to all of us. So what we'll do is we'll grab one of these, and maybe two if you're feeling dangerous, feeling explorative. But the more of those we get, the more damage we do to the shield. So you want to pick up a couple of them. As a tank, you want to grab a bunch of them. That's like your goal as a tank, is to grab a bunch of them. That'll lose my death mark ability. Somehow I lost it. I'm no longer have anything marked. I might have accidentally invented a one of the crystals. There's a big unforge. I also don't want to break the crystals too quickly, because they all give a debuff. Damaging 3 of them at a time does a lot of damage. And that kind of mechanics, learning how to do it properly, also translates into Mythic Plus eventually. We'll kill these two. It's gonna put a debuff on us, right? Uh-oh, next eruption is gonna do 200% more damage, and the shaman is taking care of that other one. Healer died, which is unfortunate. We are gonna need to grab some of these. And we got big burn phase, right? We gotta make sure we get as much damage into the shield. We got 2 of our shields, we got cooldowns. Like, as long as we know what the mechanics are, we know how to handle it. That's it. And like, these are not like, this is basically, you've done this fight before in heroic and normal. There's just like one extra thing of like, hey, that shield, he grows stronger the more crystals are out. But you can pick up now orbs in order to deal more damage to that shield. So, save it defensive. That's it. You just walk next to the boss, get out of purple circles, get out of any purple swirlies, and you're vibing. You're chilling. Fortunately, I'm not an EU. I'll get. If you're an EU, I can run some with you tomorrow if you want about to get at night. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, yo, come here. You're more than welcome to join me, man, if you're playing on A. Yeah, man, whenever we do these, you're more than welcome to join. Tomorrow, I don't think I'm streaming though, but anytime we're doing these, man, always welcome to join. Like, yeah, they're really not that difficult. It's just like, well, first time you do them, right? Maybe it's like a little bit, oh, I've never done it before, you know, I'm not really sure what I'm doing, but like, if you've done these on normal, you've done these fights before. You know, they're not new. Practice makes perfect too. I think that's another thing too. Like, if you just don't do dungeons like ever of higher caliber than like normal or heroic or whatever, or never done mythic, like you're just walking into the suspension for the first time, practice makes perfect. Mythic 0 is a fantastic environment to learn, as long as you're like learning and like paying attention to all the new stuff that's happening, right? That's like the most important thing you could do, is just learning, just paying attention. Okay, so this enemy has this cast. It looks like it's very, very strong. You need to interrupt it. Asking is also just fine too. Looking up guides on dungeons and stuff. Like, there's going to be a lot of dungeon guides for like Mythic Plus in particular.
Too far away.
Did I end up marking somebody, or did the mark just get removed? Oh, was somebody marked and they just died? I'm not sure. My mark is falling off. Somebody said mark is bugging. It's like a rogue ability. Go challenge here for us, please? Sure. There's the tree that I'm running, and I'll even share it if you just want to use it yourselves. This is the build that I'd run for Deathstalker, personally.
I do not have a target.
But it has the Kingsbane, it has a bit of cleave with triple precision, Dragon triple blade for double poison, Discriminate Carnage for bleed cleave, to play into Echo and Reprimand, Tasteful, and Deeper Strat for extra column points.
I am out of range.
But yeah, it's not bad at all. It's a good build. I like it in bunches. Maybe I should use Subterfuge or AoE, man. I feel like I just keep losing out on Deathmark ability a lot. Double Vanish was really nice for that. Wish Cat Movement Unpause was thing for Guardian. Yeah, I was hoping so too, man. Like, technically, can you go into cat form and hit stuff? You can. Is it effective? You know. Not necessarily strong. At least I wouldn't describe it as strong myself.
Too far away.
It's alright, like it works, I guess. Serviceable. But that's not really what you want to hear out of a class. Is a mechanic functional? It's serviceable. Not really what you wanted. What's up, my shiv? It's okay.
I am out of range.
Still get some fat crits anyway. Yeah.
I do not have a target.
Yeah, the death mark crits, dude. They're only gonna get better as I get my mastery. Might be worth watching Mythic Dungeon Guide or two. Yeah, there's a lot, man. There's video guides. I'm sure there's a bunch of channels that cover stuff. I'm sure, like, if you look at chat notes videos, there's usually some really good stuff there. Look it up, like guides on like Icy Veins or Wowhead. That's also recommended, especially if it's like if you're first in getting into them. But practice makes perfect, and I feel like what's also even more helpful, in my opinion, personal opinion here, personal opinion Andy over here, is like paying attention to the environment and like actually learning the fight. It's not just like having a guide tell you exactly what to do and like just, okay, this guy just tell me what to do. All right, as long as I have the guide in front of my face, then I can follow it and like just have it like with you at all times. But just like really learning the fights, like, you know, like it would in any other, like the Dark Souls, right? Well, how do you learn those fights? You don't really have a add-on or week or telling you exactly what to do. If anything, you could use them as a reminder, but learning what the fight does just through experience, just through practice, is the way to go. Like if I was just walking into a Mythic Plus and I'm like, I have no idea what this guy does, I wouldn't do well, right? But like I did this guy on beta, did this fight on normal, when doing dungeons, did it on heroic too, right? So you learn. And that knowledge, you just gotta take it and apply it. What do these portals do? So these portals take off the debuff that the boss floats up every so often. It has a big frontal, so you want to avoid that as best as you can. When he does this AoE thing, you want to kind of give everybody else some space. The corruption's where the dot's gonna be. As a rogue, I can cloak it. I guess I didn't really need to do there. Did I really get no loot here? I got no loot from this place. Holy, okay. GG's. Well, I'll tell GG's and I'm out of here. You know, that was not great. I was hoping to get something. Okay, dude. You can have stuff. Can you explain Kingsbane? Yes, Kingsbane is... Okay, I was hard thinking, apparently you just stopped. Done that twice for me now. Kingsbane. Yeah, let me explain Kingsbane in a second. What? Okay. It's somebody with a XP debuff keeps walking next to me and keeps removing ability for me to hearth. What is happening? I keep trying to hearth and to leave and it's just not letting me leave. But yeah, let me go to a train dummy and explain Kingsbane. Alright, y'all, look at that. Yeah, thanks so much. Go by way to appreciate the man. Alrighty, so Kingsbane. Okay, I guess I did get stuff from that dungeon. I got some BOE, apparently. Cool. Maybe it'll sell some in the auction house. Who knows? Doubt it. Oh no, 5k. I'll take it. I got 5k gold out of that dungeon. Fine. So Kingsbane is a poison. At least a lethal poison. So it just basically is another poison. But it's like a cooldown poison, right? So it's not something that you put on your weapons, but it is a poison you infect the enemy with. And while it's on them, it deals damage. It deals instant, it generates a common point, so it's a common point builder, costs 35 energy, you can use it every minute. It generates instant nature damage and then some additional nature damage over time. Each time you reapply your weapon's lethal poisons that, to the target affected by Kingsbane, you increase the damage of that damage over time component by 20% up to 1000% maximum. So every time you I guess you could like if I want to, easiest way to show you, like whenever I apply poison on the target, right? I'll put up amplifying poison, right? And as I'm auto attacking the target, you'll see amplifying poison will go up a stack too. That's what happens when I reapply the poison with my weapons, right? Auto attacks. My auto attacks when I have weapons, my lethal poison of amplifying poison can sometimes be reapplied whenever I auto attack. This could also happen when I use abilities like mutilate, because it strikes left dagger, right dagger. That's a 2 chances for it to be reapplied. While I have the ability of an venom rolling, I have a buff where I have more chances to reapply poisons on my targets. So you build the common points, which can reapply poisons. You auto attack, which can apply poisons, and you press an venom to give yourself the buff where you have higher chance to reapply poisons. And you have 2 of these poisons, right? You have a deadly poison and you have a amplification poison. You also have 2 non-lethal poisons. They don't count towards it, but the main 2 poisons you're looking for is the deadly poison applications and amplifying poison applications. Every time you see deadly poison refresh, that means you reapply the poison. So as long as you're seeing poisons on the target, you're fine. As long as you're seeing it on the target, and as long as you're seeing that number go up for amplifying, you know they're being reapplied. And every time you reapply a poison, Kingsbane damage goes up. So you press Kingsbane, you actually see it, right? Every time you reapply new poison, the damage goes up. So with Kingsbane, what you're doing is you're able to build up the damage over time effect of Kingsbane up until 1,000 times. So the dot of Kingsbane starts out very, very small, but then it grows and grows and grows, where the initial damage of Kingsbane will do, how much is it? 193,000 damage. So that's the initial hit. And the dot will start doing like a little bit of damage over time, like 51,000 a tick, but then it grows to 100,000 or up to 200,000 if it crits. So the more poisons you can apply during that window with Kingsbane, the better it gets. Kingsbane does a lot of damage as a dot primarily. The instant damage is pretty nice, but that as a dot can grow even better and better. So when Kingsbane is active, you're trying to spam. Ideally, you're not trying to refresh your blades. You want to have those ahead of time, and you're trying to spam as many envenoms as possible, because it plays around the hole. You're more likely to apply poisons to the target, right? So during that Kingsbane window, you're spamming as much energy as you can, trying to get your poisons in venom buff rolling for almost the entire duration if possible, right? And then you will combine the abilities like your Shiv. Why would you want to combine Shiv? Because Shiv increases the nature damage that the target takes by 30%. You want to especially have a Shiv there for the last 8 seconds of Kingsbane, because that's going to be when it's the strongest, because it builds and builds and builds and builds to a very hard-hitting dot. So you'll use the Shiv at the very start of Kingsbane, and then during the last 8 seconds of it to re-Shiv, just to make sure you're getting the most amount of damage out of that window. Then you'll throw in abilities like Thistle Tea to give yourself energy when you initially start using Kingsbane, whenever you run out of energy, so you can just keep spamming common points and finishers. Or better yet, if you only have 1 stack of Thistle Tea, you would use it during the last 6 seconds of Kingsbane, because it'll give you a mastery buff during that dot peak. And then mastery increases your poison damage as well as bleed damage by a certain amount based on your mastery. So when you pop it, it goes up to 46 from 32 for me. And this will all depend on how much mastery you have on your gear. So that's what Kingsbane does, is why you want to use it, why you want to play with it, basically. So use it, Shiv, Deathmark, or after. So the best way to use it, and I have it in my guide of like how you want to use its abilities and which order specifically. So if you want to get like a video guide where I go over these things with cooldowns, I would look up at the guide, right, to get more detailed info. But what I usually do is generally what you want to do, and this is just like more of a generalized thing, not like specifically what you should do every single time you have a rotation going. Part of your basic gameplay is to maintain Garrote, Rupture, so you can get energy. And then you maintain Size and Dice so you can auto attack faster. As you auto attack faster, you apply poison more often. generally what you want to do is build up calm points. You'll Deathmark and Venom to get the poison buff rolling. Shiv to enable the damage window, poison damage window. Your Kingsbane, and then you're trying to build calm points and spend them as efficiently as possible. Ideally, you want to have your bleeds already pre-rolling. You'll reshift during last 8 seconds of Kingsbane. Maybe sip a cup in order to give you some energy, so you spam an energy, plus that mastery bonus. And you saw like 800k. That was like, pretty sure that 800k was from Kingsbane, right? Yeah, like Kingsbane, the one tick, right? Kingsbane ticks as a bleed, as a dot. A single tick of Kingsbane done right can hit for 1.2 million. That's how hard it can hit. The dot, one little tick, right? Like you put a poison, ticks, and it grows like a balloon, and then if it crits, it does a lot. And if you do it correctly, yeah, it should look pretty good. It should look something like that. But usually you Deathmark first, then you'll Envenom to get the poison going. Shiv, Kingsbane, start building and spending calm points, ideally into Envenoms, but you will refresh dots if they're about to fall off. So ideally before the full Kingsbane window, you want to refresh your bleeds so you don't have to refresh them during Kingsbane window, right? And this is something you will get like comfortable with the more you play with, right? To really get a feel for it. Sometimes it's fine if you need to refresh Rupture or Garrote during Kingsbane. It's fine if you have to, right? But ideally you'll try to set it up ahead of time, right? You're like, okay, we got 13 seconds before Kingsbane is coming up. Let me just make sure my Rupture is fully up and Garrote before I go into a full Kingsbane. Garrote is a calm point builder, so you can use it before, like as like you'll build calm points to mutilate, Rupture to get a big Rupture going, mutilate, Envenom. Now you're sitting on 5 calm points, right? All the bleeds are rolling. Deathmark coming off cooldown, Kingsbane coming off cooldown in 5 seconds. You'll just wait, let the energy pull. Don't press buttons. You're just only sitting calm points. You have everything you need. Let your energy come back. 5 seconds come by. Deathmark, Envenom, Shiv, Kingsbane. Build calm points with mutilates into Envenoms. If you gotta refresh a Garrote, you press a Garrote. If you really need to refresh a Rupture, if it's about to fall off, you'll refresh Rupture. But yeah, you basically will want to set it up for yourself to get a big Kingsbane window, and you just... It's better to prioritize bleed uptime at all times. You never want to have your bleeds fall off. So that's the first thing you want to do. But as you play the spec, you'll get more comfortable and you'll get a better timing for like when you want to refresh bleeds and stuff, right? You'll just get a better feel for it. That will just come with play, with time, with practice. It's not something you're going to be able to like know. You know what I mean? And then you'll get better and better Kingsbane windows every time you play with it, basically. We don't see the full talents because of the subscriber. Oh yeah, you're right. Well, I linked it, but yeah, let me... There we go. But yeah, facility, we have Accurate Reprimand, we have Deeper Strat. But I linked it. But yeah, maybe I should like do like a UI add-on for like to shrink my talents or move them to the side a bit more. So my big old head is not in the way. But yeah, this is the talents that you would have. But like I said, like I linked it in the chat. If you want to just like copy paste it, press this button right here, right? Go to import. What is it right here? Oh, I can do this too, right? Can't I? I'm dumb. I guess you could do, what is it? Do import. Import it here. So you just copy and paste it. And then you can call it whatever you like. Call it whatever you like and then add it to your builds and you're good. Right? It's a nifty little feature. It's really nice. It's very nice. Let's get another one going. What do we do? Stone Vault. So we've done what? Stone Vault and Arakara and City. So that's it? Is that all we've done? I think it is, right? Do one more. We'll play as a sass. Dawnbreaker. Go to the Stone Vault. Dawnbreaker. The Dawnbreaker. Malagos. What a realm. Go join this group. let him form up. Just want to get into a dungeon. Cool. Hopefully we'll find a tank or whatever. I should play some sub. Should I play some sub? Should I play sub chat? I feel like I need to give sub another go. It's been a second. And by a second I mean like a day. Did I miss Shaman? We haven't done Shaman yet. I should go and do Shaman though. I did mean to do some Delves and Shaman. No, I just been doing dungeons. Maybe I should do the Delves. I might actually. I'll give it a second. I'll give it a thought. If it's taking forever to find a tank, I'll just go do a Delve dead boys. We'll give it like 5 minutes or something, right? 7:05. If we can find a tank by then. So hopefully I'll get some decent gear on my Shaman, because I am bringing that thing back into normals, and I like it a ton. I also still need to get my warrior up and running. Warrior and priest and demon hunter. I gotta level this at some point though. I also need to gear all the other characters too, man. I have so many characters I've been enjoying playing during like the first 2 weeks of leveling, but that was like season is here. I feel like I gotta just gear the hell out of a rogue. You know what I mean? I just gotta max everything out of my other walls that I'm raiding as a bucket on. So much to do, and it's only gonna get even more like hectic with Mythic Plus, which I'm excited for. But man, where am I gonna find a moment to actually play my holds, dude? I need, you know what I really need? I need to do more normal runs in order to try to see if I can get more warbound gear. And if I can get a bunch of normal runs done this weekend and get a bunch of warbound gear, I think I'll be set. Because then I can gear my ults to warbound items. I think that'll work really well. Probably. Maybe. We'll see, right? We'll see. We will see. But yeah. Doesn't say got 2 maps and 2 pieces to 60. Dude, I got 2 maps too. I've gotten the trinket, I've gotten pants. Yeah, I do need to do delves though. Those you can really get some real gear with. Real good gear with. I'll get a rogue and go shaman. Dude, I'll give these guys a couple more minutes if they can't find a tank. They found a tank, he's not taking an invite. There's 2 tanks. Is this guy ever gonna take an invite? I'm gonna start flying, but here we go. I mean, in general, abandoned rogue for a whole season. These delves are insane. Yeah. I already read that part. I'm really bad at like reading chat, dude. I'm really bad at reading in general. I want to get my monk gear too. Like monks are really fun to play with. I got to play it a little bit, doing some heroics with guildies. But since you can do world content for like veteran gear, I should probably start doing those as well, because I want to get a little bit of item level before M plus season begins. No more raids of face roll. Yeah, I kind of do want to do normal raids to get a bunch of gear, man. At least fill out my vault slots. Demon Hunter saying this place apparently is rough and mythic. I don't think it'll be that bad. Gucci Scrota, what a name! Dude, I gotta get my Earthen up and running. I leveled my Paladin recently, but I might switch my Pally over to Earthen. Just because I already got an Earthen at max, or at 70. But I don't really want to get another Paladin from 70 to 80. That's gonna be forever, man. But it's gonna take a decent bit of time, if anything. So I might just switch my pally over to Earthern, because look cool. Although my pally belt looks really good with the Mog they got right now.
Our airship engineers are running dangerously low on supply.
Give anime levels encouragement. Is he Og? He is Og. Literally. Can't pick a main? Yo, that's the hardest part, man. That's the hardest part, picking a main. I think have like a character you're interested in maining, and then have a bunch of alts, and I think it'll be good. Honestly. Want to make a Northern Shaman? Get one, dude. Did you see apparently they give them a new racial so they could sit down and contemplate, but they could just recover health and water, like anytime they want it. Since they can't eat food, they can't drink water, so they literally give them like a way to just sit and recover health and mana. It's crazy. I don't know how good it is, but I imagine it's pretty decent. Why the hell they chose Earthern? I think it's, you know what, at least they're like seeing the mistake and they're correcting it before season plus begins. Although I am just still surprised because we've got to play around with Earthern in beta, and I'm just surprised how nobody like noticed that Earthern can't drink water or eat food. You know what I mean? We're going tank. Okay, so we'll tech.
Target something first.
Emerald and Palisade, let's go, man, let's go. But yeah, they give him like better ratios in order to actually make him functional. Just prior to that, they were just like kind of awkward, you know.
I do not have a target.
Alright, this place is super annoying as an outlet, man.
Airships approaching. Be careful outside. There's on tower. They empowered Belador's status. The Lamplighter's blessing will keep you safe. Nerubian.
I think this dungeon is going to be pretty interesting with my plus, because the plus it was like very doable, but also the whole flying around the city. I think they need to still clean up that city area quite a bit. It's a little messy still, like it's a little difficult to navigate around, and like people just kind of end up butt pulling a lot. Like this is the best way to put it. What the? That guy just died. Oh no, poor guy. I lost my buff? I feel like I lost my buff just now. Can't wait for the Holy Paladin level 105 iteration, 200 camera. Yeah, it's looking pretty good.
Target something first.
Plus the other talents, like being able to bubble while forbearance is active and all that. That's pretty wild too, honestly. You know, that's pretty wild.
I require
And some of the other talents too. It looks interesting, man. If anything, it looks very interesting. Kind of exciting, honestly. Look here for this dungeon. It is going to be part of the seasonals though. So if anything, at the very least, you should... hopefully somebody will figure out like the strategy of like exactly where you land in town in order to get all the mobs done. Because like, you know, it's going to be part of that seasonal. So if at least you could like start doing it correctly, then you'll have like a much easier time with it. You know what I mean?
The shadows bless you. Let night be unending.
I am out of range.
All shall be shadows.
I like the thematics of the dungeon, right? Just being able to like fly around or whatever. I think that's pretty cool. Although definitely don't get too close to her
Far away.
when she's doing the whole like expanding shadow stuff. Because you can get yourself clipped. And you feel like, oh, man, I was totally out of it. But it's like, no, you weren't. No, you weren't. It's a little bigger than you think.
Too far away.
Shadows bless you. Let night be unending.
Yep. What do you think is the best rogue spec for PvP? Okay, stuff ready to be G's last night. I think it's gonna be your classic culprits like assassination or subtlety probably, but I think outlaw people are sleeping on it pretty hard. I think that one's actually gonna be pretty solid too. But who knows, right? Who really knows? This guy's a dagger? I didn't realize he has a dagger. Okay, so we'll stay assassination for this guy. And then we'll go outlaw for the last one, in case we get a weapon. I don't even know if the weapon is any good. Alright, we probably cannot do the boss natty, right? We have to do like the actual side stuff. Most likely. Ooh, anniversary of the PTR, new Wrestle Druid Talons, Tail Swipe, Jack the Erasal. Ooh, okay. Oh wait, they're going this guy? Okay.
I do not have a target.
Alright, are we gonna fight him inside or pull him outside? Looks like we do him inside. Whoa. Okay, it's on the tank. The tank buster guy. Because they changed like who actually sits in the church. And all the other buildings. They switched him around a lot. Also, there's a lot of debuffs above his health bar. Is that me? Feels like a lot. Feels like a little bit of an overload. Like a sensory one.
Too far away.
Alright, that guy went one way. He decided, I'm gonna go the other corner, guys. Haha! Pranked ya! Pranked you, Steve! What the hell? Tried to ping? Classic Demon Hunter plays, man. I meant to ping, but I just leapt anyway. Is this the orb one? I think this is the orb one. Might be the orb. No, I don't think this is the orb. Oh yeah, that used to be really bad as an orb. But they changed it. This one is just like the debuff. The dot debuff. With a healer to deal with. Or dispel. I'm not sure. I think it's just an AoE thing. I mean, no, it's just a dot, I think. Oh no, it's this AoE thing. That's what I think it is. Shadow Decay. This one used to be really abysmal.
Too far
Is the demon hunter the tank? Maybe. I think the evoker is a tank. What's a tank though? Like a panzer tank? A panzer Shrek?
I require the top.
We're pulling the big guy? No, we're not. Ooh. Okay. I don't know if I want to pop cooldowns then. Probably shouldn't then. And now we're pulling.
I am out of range.
Ooh, okay. So this is the orb one. Do I want to pop CDs on this? Yeah. Might as well. We'll send.
Too far away.
3 million in Venom though. Wait, what the hell? What are you doing? This ain't M plus. What the hell? This ain't M plus. What the? What are you doing, Betty? Betty, what are you doing, bud? What are you doing, bud? What the hell?
I'm out of range.
Okay, well, I don't know. Are you just trying to make room so we can fight the boss here? We don't have to fight him here, you know that, right? We can just fight him anywhere. I guess this is fine. These mobs are kind of annoying too, though.
I need to target something first.
Oh, is that the... He's here? I didn't ever see him there. Is he just stopped there now?
Too far away.
This is new. I don't remember him standing there like that. Menacingly. That must be new. Right? So weird. He just stopped there now. Confusing thing. Oh, that is confusing. I'm so used to him just pathing up and down. This is probably better though. Like having him just stand in one specific spot out of the way, it's probably better than just having him like be all over the place. You don't want to do that. Okay. Yeah, you want to go long. You want to go long John Silvers. This is probably a healthier way of doing it though. Did I miss my deathmark thing? I'm going to bed. Night. I missed my deathmark twice. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, wait. That actually might be fine. Okay, so it doesn't consider that a building. Good. Because this orb is going to go up until it hits a wall. But what the hell is a wall? Nobody knows. What is a wall? Nobody knows. I think that might work okay. Yeah. That works alright. Fog! I don't know if it's good. I'm just gonna keep it though. If anybody asks for it, I'll be like, it's mine. Tank started to say, dude, more mob because more damage, solid healing. I guess so. I guess so. That is part of the tank gameplay though, isn't it? I just want to hit more stuff. And feel powerful. And feel strong. Maybe even sometimes pretty. Who knows, right?
Too far away.
Oh, she's gonna summon a lot of mobs, huh? Gonna Garrote? A Garrote again? I might have overcommitted the Kingsbane. Yeah, maybe overcommitted the Kingsbane there a little. But it's okay.
What is that threshold?
Yeah, Kingsbane kind of wasted, but it's not like this boss really takes that much damage anyway. You have to kill him with bombs.
I need to target some.
Is he using the racial? Contemplating? Dude, oh yeah, he is contemplating, man. Look at him. He just sat down and got a bunch of mana. Must have been the group, lol. What do you mean? Toxic. Wow, this is so much easier, you guys. Must have been that last group that I was with. Bunch of idiots. Okay. Hi. How are you? How are you? Hello. Hello. Okay, you go far. I go this. And we go this. This guy's over there, but I'll take it. Oh, okay. Oh, that's me. You're my Kingsbane. You shouldn't have. Why, hello. Why, thank you. Oh, is this on me? I don't know. I don't know, dude. You tell me. You tell me. You're the one that got stunned. Okay, we grab one of these. Bomb him. Is there any more bombs? I think it's the last one. Is there any more? No, we got them all.
I must get closer.
You must pursue
Nice.
and drive them from Hallowfall. This
See, even though my cooldowns were cut all over the place, we still were able to do stuff.
keep you safe.
That's cool. Big Envenoms, Kingsbanes, all those things. Yeah, this spec is fun. This is really fun back in beta too. But it has the same like feel about it. But I see better gear. I really think they need to do some of these orbs maybe to make them disappear before they hit the screen. Otherwise it just feels like the orbs go right through the screen, right? Like if you're just flying right through it, feels like you just got flash banged, right? That's just a lot. Hey Dal, what's up, crazy cat? It's been a while. How you doing? Doing pretty good, man. Are you gonna enter Mythic raid next week? Yeah, most probably. Probably. I wanna. I'd like to. Am I allowed to? How you doing, my man? Just gonna start Mythic Prague and you experience with me because the first time main tanking. Oh, good luck. Have fun. And I don't mean that in a bad way, good luck, but like, it's a pretty big responsibility. Main tanking and all that. But happy for you, man. Hopefully it'll work out. Hope you enjoy it. Raiding is an experience. This raid so far has been a banger. It's been absolutely so fun. It's been a ridiculous amount of fun. Unimaginable amount of fun. Hope the tier treats you well, my man.
Too far away.
Cool. You just hit for 48 million? I think I threw a bomb at him for 48 million. I don't think I actually hit him with any of my abilities for 48 million. That seems, yeah, that seems a lot. Yeah, like, this guy's like, he was like, man, this dungeon is gonna be the worst. And that was easy, man. Like, what was difficult about this dungeon? Right? Jeez. Helps when you have the best shaman in the world healing. Gucci Scrotum. Yeah. Gucci Scrotum. Best shaman in the world healing. I should have went out for the weapon chance, but whatever. Shame to waste a group? Ah, shame to waste a you, boy. Do I just get one of these? Yeah, Arathi, dude. Give me that Arathi rep. Give me that Arathi rep, dude. I'm trying to get on good terms with the Marathi. The Marathi, though. I don't know why. They're my favorite faction. I want to max them as soon as I can. That's not the order of numbers we're in. 84 mil? I don't think it was 84 mil. Having to back-to-back Ravages of Guardian is crazy. Yeah, that is crazy. All right, take a look at the new PTR build, man, because apparently they got something new this week. This is interesting. Apparently new Resto talents. Skillsland has been updated. While the intro was active, you gain. This is much better than having to be Vampiric Blood. What a good change. Restoration, Twin Leaf, Nature's Swiftness now has 2 charges. Okay. Didn't they already have that as a talent though? And as having 2 charges? New talent, Wildwood Roots. See, that fight was fast. So let's start. Been 2 days played since I feel behind completely. All good, Southie. Honestly, my man, take it slow, take it easy, level a character, and then just follow the quests because they give you all the weekly quests. Follow those weekly quests and you're good to go. If you got any questions, hit up any boys in Discord. In our Discord, they usually answer. So if you're like, I'm not sure, hit them up, man. New talent, renewing. Actually, I never get to read this one. Abundance now also reduces the casting of regrowth by 5% per stack. Send words cooldown is reduced by 10 seconds and its duration is increased by 2 seconds. Wait, it just gives you a buff to abundance and a buff to send word? Wow, okay. New talent with new surge. Cooldown of weapon is reduced by 40% based on your current health on the target. Cooldown is reduced more, cast a lower health target. Okay, cool. So some emergency healing stuff. This could be interesting in PvP. New talent, Forest Flow. Consuming clear cast and now causes your regrowth to also cast Nourish onto a nearby ally at 60% effectiveness, preferring those to heal over time effects. Wow, that could be interesting. So I always like the combo ability talents. That could be kind of fun. Dream of Sonaris has been redesigned. Wrath and Shred transfer 50% of their damage. Starfire transfer 32% of damage into healing on a nearby ally. Increase it by 200%. Okay, so it's 50% of the damage instead of like 150% scaling or whatever, but it's increased by 200 your own heart. I feel like if they made it so that on 5 allies, it probably would be better, but like even 1 ally is probably okay. Yeah, so far behind, bro. What is like about JK? Yeah. How many is blooming at 1 point? I'm gonna declare it as a passive. That's probably good. Unravel damage increased by 35%. That's the shield damage. Okay, good. Tail Swept, no learn base up for evockers. Neat. Benefits and consumes a resistance blue. Interesting. Pack leader, scatter prey, direction increases 20%. I don't remember that one. Grenade juggle has been updated. Now resets the cooldown of close shot instead of automatic fire in it, allowing you to manually. By allowing you to manually fire explosive shot, you could open up this talent ability to generate resistant effects like grenade juggler's cooldown reduction, also eliminating some of the frustrating edge cases. Okay, so they're trying to make it better. Merciful Marauder has been updated. Now increases the fear of the eagle damage by 10. Interesting. A lot of this survival stuff is not going to make sense to you guys unless you play survival. Frenzy Strikes, Wildfire Bomb. Cooldown reduction per target is 3 seconds was 1. Good, because you don't get butcheries. You don't get to butcheries often. So giving the bigger cooldown reduction is nice. So you can grenade, butcher, grenade if you want to. Or grenade, butcher, grenade. Something else, grenade. Killer Companion now increases quick command damage by 10 to 20%. Nice. Symphonic Arsenal damage increased by 200. Isn't that the talent that, is that only for survival? Isn't that the talent that causes the ability to AoE? Isn't that the ability that kept nerfing and nerfing and nerfing and nerfing and nerfing and nerfing all throughout beta? And now they're like, buff it by 200%. Bring it back. What? Why am I missing something? Merciless Blow. Duration reduces to 8 seconds. 12 seconds. I need to see what that is. Is it the bleed? Oh, so he does this damage in 8 seconds. Cool. I was like, how do you feel about those? I got a bunch of them done today, man. I was aboard a bit before raid. I set to solo tier 11. It's a bit funny when it hits you for at least 30% of HP. If I like doing it a lower, yeah, exactly. It's pretty fun actually. I don't hate it. I haven't done in tier 11, but it seems like a lot. It's fire updated. No longer generates living bomb. Instead, generates a frostfire burst, dealing moderate frostfire damage. Okay, that's not terrible because there's some frostfire synergy. Sun Fury, Glorious Incandescence updated to cause Arcane Barrage to deal 30% increased damage in addition to previous effects. Marvelar Soul Extension might increase by 1 second. Okay. Ignite the feature increases the maximum stacks of mana cascade to 15. I need to look at it some more in PTR because I'm not. This challenge I'm not exactly 100% remember. I don't exactly remember what that's all about. Burden Power no longer affects Arcane Barrage. Fine. Fix that issue that was causing mana cascade to grant haste to arcane instead of 1%. So less haste, thanks. Fire, now Fire Blast hits up to 2 nearby targets, additional previous effect. So Fire Blast now hits cleaves. That's interesting. Wait, does Fire Blast when it cleaves, does it generate you hot streak? So it's just basically a free pyro. You could Fire Blast, pyro, fire. That could be kind of interesting. Monk, Crackle, Jade, Lightning damage increased by 100%. Just like, never mind. Get out of here with that. Still, wait, Rogue's got some new stuff. What? Okay, this is interesting. Let me look at this first. There's new stuff for rogues. This is wild. Fixation causes heal considered to display incorrect heal value. Effectively causing faith armor to appear multiple times. Cool. Herald of the Sun. Dawn Light's activation stacks now appear as a personal research display. Dawn Light now appears on any nameplates. Because the Butcher will have one charge as a fun arsenal buff. Oh, okay, it makes sense now. Makes sense. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Okay. Holy, the one favor appears on personal resource due to the Valkyrie's one talent point. Okay, that's got a nice food plot. Okay, so for rogues, Syzygy still automatically works, but only works when you're below 30 energy. I guess that is better, but like having control over the master is better. New talent, Supercharger, Shiv, Roll the Bone, Symbols of Death. Supercharges 1 to 2 calm points. Damage your finish moves on Superchargers and spend 2 additional calm points. 2 talent point. It's a dead supercharge bonus count towards any ability and skills with calm points spent, and not just the damage value finishing moves. Example includes Rupture Duration, Poison Bomb's effect chance, Restless Blades cooldown reduction, and Flagellation lashes dealt. Okay, so you basically can get a better interaction within some of your specific class-based abilities. Interesting. 1 to 2 calm points. Damaging moves consume supercharged calm point to functions and spend 2 additional calm points. Okay, they're playing around with rogue calm points. Interesting. Force Induction. Increases bonuses granted when damage and finisher moves consume supercharged calm point by 1. Choice over the Echo and Reprimand. Okay. Echo and Reprimand has been redesigned. After consuming the supercharged calm point, your next mutilates and strike backstab. So they're taking Echo and Reprimand off of a combat ability. And it's like a proc now. Echo and Reprimand dealing physical damage, choice now with Force Induction. So you can either get a Force Induction, which increases the... So you basically start out with Supercharger, and then you can pick up Echo and Reprimand or Force Induction. Cheap shot duration increases to 6 seconds PvP. Let's go! Rogues are gonna be OP again. Subterfuge now also grants duration combat bonuses, requires stealth, take it by surprise and outlaw, improved Garrote, Master Assassin, Criminal Carnage. Awesome. But Rosanna Cleared and Reverberation are gone. So I guess you can really play around the Echo and Reprimand and then use finishers. This could be interesting. Outlaw, Fatebound. Edge cases now flips a Fatebound coin to its edge when you activate Deathmark or Adrenaline Rush instead of your next finishing move. Okay, that's better. That's better. Trickster coup de grace now correctly attributes calm points to abilities that are affected by a number of calm points spent, including numerous finisher moves, passes, similar functions to supercharged calm point. Activate coup de grace no longer grants 1 second immunity, prevents. Let's go! Oh my god! Are you kidding me? That is amazing! They removed the dumb animation lock with coup de grace. You can play Trickster finally! Holy, all we have to do is wait until 11:05. Jesus Christ. What is that? The coup de grace correctly attributes to calm point abilities. So it didn't. It just, it said, oh, it consumes 5 additional calm points to make the ability hit harder. It just wasn't working this entire time. Okay. This is dumb. That's so dumb. Calm points abilities that are affected by number of calm points spent. That's why it wasn't good for Outlaw. Like, you basically have like a 12 calm point finisher. Like, that would have been insane for cooldown reduction. That would have been so good. But like, okay, so it wasn't working. All right, you're fixing it now. Okay, better late than ever. To fix it finally, yeah. Master Assassin duration increases 6 seconds with 3 seconds above critical strike reduced to 25. Oh, that is so good! Wow! Wow! Iron Wire Silence damage duration reduced to 5 seconds was 6, and for PvP is to 3 seconds. Okay, cool. Outlaw's Blade Flare initial damage radius increased to match primary effect. Nice. First dance redesign. Remaining out of combat for 6 seconds increases the duration of your next shadow dance by 3 seconds. In PvP combat, this requires 10 seconds to be out of combat to increase shadow dance duration. Okay. They basically killed first dance though. You don't get more combo points, just a slightly longer duration. I don't think anybody's gonna take first dance then. It's just kind of whatever. Flagellation cooldown reduced to 1 minute. Let's go! It synergizes better. Used to be 1.3 and you had to delay it until Shadow Blaze, but now you can send it. Blast damage reduced by 25%. Initial effect duration reduced to 10 seconds plus 12 seconds. The trailing buff duration is 10. Yeah, okay, that's fine. The Shaman damage, all damage reduced by 8%. Shamans flip the table. Lava Burst damage buffed by 20. Earthquake damage increased by 17. Elite Blast damage by 12%. Erupted Lava increased the Flame Shock damage by 25. Okay, apparently they're bringing back Lava Shaman. Oh my god. There's so much more stuff now. Voltaic Blaze, Lightning Chain, Light to 80% should make their Flame Shock become Voltaic Blaze. Voltaic Blaze, so the shocks. Okay, so enhancement Shaman talent actually finally works. Maelstrom stacks. Oh no, the Storm Crush Lightning only hits one target, activates one Fury. Bro, what the hell? That's... Huh, that's pretty good though. Wow. Okay, that's a lot to read into. Dude, these are such good changes. Oh my god. They're fixing rogues finally. Rogue is saved, but like actually saved. Can you check out this for remaster? Nothing for remaster. Yeah, no, nothing for remaster. I went through all of it, boys. I went through all of it. But yeah, rogues are getting a full value cheap shot, dude. Let's go! Imagine sending comp points into a kidney shot, dude. Who would do that anymore? Just cheap shot it. Get cheap shotted. For 6 seconds, into 3 seconds, into 1.5 seconds. You might as well be stunned for an eternity. Welcome to hell. Population U. Imagine, chat, are you guys excited to be stunned for 10 seconds in PvP? 10 seconds of you just can't play your click character. Because cheap shot. Cheap shot. And another one for good measure. I don't think it will last. Telling you. But chat, are you guys excited to get stumped for 10 seconds? Oh, yeah. I feel like when I do a video, because I am going to do a video going over some of these changes, that's why I'm going to bring it up. Like, you excited to get stumped for 10 seconds? I feel like once I put it in that perspective, people are going to be like, no! Go to the forums and complain. And I'd be like, okay, we removed every time you cheap shot, now the rogue is stunned. Actually, cheap shot is now a passive. Every time you attack another player, because you're such a scumbag, there's a chance you can get cheap shotted for 10 seconds. Because F rogues, and they'll still find a way to play the game. But if you like playing Overwatch at that point, maybe. I haven't played Overwatch. I don't know if TC is bad in that game. I'm assuming it is. Wow. 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 What an update. What a good update. I like that. I like it a lot, chat. This is good. Alright, well, this is neat. Good R2v2 without a healer will actually work out versus the healer group? Maybe. Maybe. I mean, people are doing non-healer 2v2s now with a mage usually, but you know. I do wonder if this trinket is any good. There's like a randomized set of stats. I must admit. But yeah, I'm excited now. Hell yeah. I got a lot of videos I gotta work on for tomorrow and the next day. But this is awesome. Good PTR update, man. Quality PTR update. Quality PTR update, that is. Quality. Okay, with some You could get CC 4+ seconds with pure stun. There's no stun protection or anything. 4 seconds doesn't seem long, but with maybe how fast Overwatch is, I haven't played Overwatch in a while. I assume if it's like if it's a long time, because I know in League of Legends or like in Heroes of the Storm, like getting stunned for 2 seconds feels like an eternity, just because there's so many things that can happen in 2 seconds or in 3 seconds of combat. So getting stunned for like being stunned for 2 seconds, it's like brutal sometimes. You can just one shot, yeah. The Warlock section fixed 2 big bugs. Did they actually? I didn't even look. Okay, apparently those trinkets and those items are not good at all. Okay, we'll roll with what we got. Does this guy already got the Arakara thing? Heritage Crawler. Where do you get that from? Is that the Arakara thing or is that the rep thing? Heritage Undercrawler. Oh yeah, no, this is the Ashkahet like renowned stuff. It looks like we need to get like really high on there, high up to get it. This is a mount, right? Or is it not? Maybe something else. Maybe special vendor Narakara. I have no idea. I have no clue. Apparently there's an item for 14,000 casual, something ridiculous. Is that what it is? Is this an item to buy a mount? That's cool. Neat. I might get it at some point once I have enough cash. I probably have a lot of cash. How much cash do I have? Because I spent it recently on like profession stuff. Not as much as I thought I have, yeah. But I spend a lot on profession stuff for alts, because it's a lot of profession like points you can get. 23, I think. 23,000 cash, or is it renowned 23? Is this thing? Marine Swarmer from Lady Vincent. Okay, so it might be rolling in the deeps, like maybe that achievement unlocks mounts. Bunch of mounts. Who knows? Not sure. Alrighty, boys. Tonight I got a raid. And I need to get something to eat. And tomorrow I'm gonna be busy, because tonight I'm gonna raid and then I'm gonna log off and sleep. And then tomorrow I'm gonna get a lot of work done, and tomorrow's the day off for me, so I'm not gonna be streaming. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming by. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. I'm gonna go get my character probably prepped. I meant to do some Shaman delve stuff, I guess, didn't I? Boy, that worked out well. I might do some delving before the raid, actually. Yeah. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And as usual, I'll see you guys all Friday for duels, yeah? That should be fun. Get your seasonal stuff done. Get your tier set stuff out of the way, yeah? Yeah, guys, have a good one. Super fun hanging out with you. Cyber threats, if I'm correct. Yeah, it seems like a cyber threats thing. Like a big old spider thing. It seems like a spider faction type of a reward. Makes sense. Checks out. But yeah, you guys have, I'm really bad at it anyway, so I'm just gonna go, yeah? You guys know the drill. Alrighty, boys. Peace.